We should just see what it's at my house. I just want to know.
Like, do it like this, where we can track it? Yeah. OBS would tell us.
Oh, well.
Screw it over.
I now have an alert. What do I get an alert for?
Damn right, bro.
Some douchebags are on YouTube.
Yep, I wouldn't watch those guys to save my life.
No.
Alright.
I heard they're fucking awful. The one guy thinks he knows a lot.
Is that you? That's me? Sometimes. Let's see what we got, dude.
See, I drink and I know things.
Ooh, little tearing action. Mm-hmm. Okay, alright. What's going on? Okay, dude, people are here.
How we doing?
People are waiting. I don't even know if I'm
notifications.
What is going on, Andrew? Listen, can you hear us? Yes or no? That's
Andrew,
what we need to know.
Is it Ravage?
No, Spirell. I hope you can hear us. Because if not, I don't know what to do.
Well, we high-fived each other because this is the only live stream we've done that's on time. So if we don't have sound, it's going to be real sad.
Yep.
Well, here, I'm not on the...
I'm not either.
Oh, wait. Yes!
Yeah!
Woo!
Nailed it!
Holy shit!
Eventually, over time, we get better at doing something.
Yeah.
I get better at drinking whiskey. You don't. We get better at live streaming. You turned the mic on the other day, preemptively.
You hit an outro, and I about blew a load.
You did blow a load. Dude, Ben Richard BG said you have a lovely voice. And you know what? I don't agree with you at all. I'm very self-conscious of my voice, even though I've listened to it so much now because of editing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Funny enough, I was talking to our co-op that was doing a class that was online. They had to do an online, vlog.
Yeah.
And she was like, dude, it's really weird. I said,
it doesn't seem like weird anymore.
No one in my work knows that we do this.
Yeah.
So
it's
I was like,
secret.
yeah, it's really weird when you start hearing your voice for a while. You're like, that's not what I sound like. And then 20 videos later, you're just like, that's what I sound like.
At this point, I watch our videos or edit our videos. If you edit them, I'll watch them.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I edit them, I watch them 1,000 times while I'm editing, basically.
Yeah.
But at this point, I watch them. I don't even realize it's me anymore. Like, I'm watching them like it's just two people that I'm editing. Yeah, it's weird. All right, we live on YouTube. Sean's drinking Gatorade, which is what kind of night it's gonna be. Check it out, youtube.com/bourbonjunkies. Thanks for watching.
We might have already shot a couple of videos.
No.
I like to rehydrate while I dehydrate.
We were supposed to shoot about 2 more videos. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's Gabby in the chat.
Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. This is a live stream. It's Tuesday night around 9 p.m. Eastern. We started this shit on time.
I'm really glad you hit intros on videos that we don't edit.
I'm murdering intro, dude. Now, what are we doing tonight? Let's talk about it.
He's got a dirty Glen in front of you.
San Francisco. Well, it's got whiskey in it.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Let me minimize one of these things.
That's fine. We decided to talk about some San Francisco spirits that were winning awards. We kind of touched on it with Henry McKenna.
We've only touched on one, realistically, and we touched on it not on our.
We did not. We did the collaboration live stream.
Yep, we did another round.
Yep.
Bourbon Blind, My Bourbon Journey, Scotch Test Dummies.
I wasn't gonna say it because I figured we'd forget someone.
Whiskey reviews.
And then us. Is that 6?
Yep.
Okay.
Was it?
I got you wrong for something.
Was it?
I don't know.
I
can't
so
count.
sorry if we
I
forgot.
don't listen to you, so.
Oh, Mash and Drum.
Oh,
How
fuck.
did we forget literally one of the coolest people?
Yep.
You know what? You're a bad person, dude.
Jason?
It's not me.
Jason?
Yeah.
All right.
Super
I'm really
cool
bad
dude.
with names. I'm sorry.
Super cool, dude. So, we discussed Henry McKenna then.
Yeah.
But, Sean and I were chatting the other day, and I'm like, okay, we come up with a theme for Tuesday. And then my brain just went, hey, hold my beer. And I was like, idea.
2 of them were good.
There were only 472.
2 of them were good.
So, what we're going to talk about tonight is all of the winners we could get our hands on in 2 days of San Francisco Spirit Awards.
Yeah.
I would imagine half of those are in frame. Yep, about half.
Oh, okay. I don't know where the frame ends anymore.
Dude, Chris is here. What's going on, man?
Ah!
Dude, good old Chris, dude.
Well,
Fucking Bourbon Tank Chris.
Oh, I thought you meant
What's
Spark.
going on, dude? Who? Spragoo?
Sprag. I don't know.
Spragoo?
You said it 1 out of 19 tries, and he said dinner.
I know, and he said, you got one right, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to guess again because I don't know which one. So let's see here. Okay, they're all in frame. You've done decent. So I made a Google Drive document yesterday because I'm a prepared human being and I give a shit. So
no, he has to write everything down else he forgets it.
There's a lot of information in my head. Not a lot of useful stuff, but there's a lot in there. So
a lot of it just pours out when you don't ask for it.
We're gonna talk about whiskeys that won their category.
Or best overall, you know.
Which was its category. Best overall is a category. Well, technically, I'm still right.
It's best in show, is what they call it.
True.
So,
what is going on? Like a few more people in here. Pressman, Jerry Boy, Rostilov, Traps, definitely slaughtered that name.
Shocker. It sounded like you really tried.
I tried.
Anything you want to start with?
Yeah. Actually, I do. Jeffrey Wack, what's up, man? So, I made this document.
That one just says Premium Awards.
Because I wanted to preface this with a little bit of the information we didn't know before this of how they do it. So, 4 days long is how long this thing is.
Yeah, and they taste 1 billion things.
Same judges through the 4 days.
Yeah.
Now,
there's like 8 of them?
There's 30 to begin with.
Oh, that's 30 judges?
30 judges. It's a big panel. Yeah. So they start with 30 for the meddling of them all, right? And then they go. I know that they whittle down at the very end for the best overall. I think it's 8 to 12.
Okay, I thought I must have read about the best in show as they call it, which I thought was around 8.
Yeah, 8 to 12, somewhere in that range. I don't know the exact number. So real quick, 4 days long, all spirits, vodka, gin, cask gin, rum. I think
barrel aged. Gin, they do?
No, that's cask gin. Yeah, like cask aged gin.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I think there's cask rum, and then there's like bourbon, every Scotch ever made, Irish, Canadian. There's like 80 whiskeys.
And then they do I know they do like weird spirits too.
They do Aquavit.
Yeah, which Michigan won.
Really?
Yeah, there was the Michigan company won the Aquavit, and then they also do like sake. Yeah, they do all sorts of weird shit, dude. So there's like 40 different things.
Here's a TLDR on how it works from my understanding of reading yesterday. So on the final day, this is from their website. Yep. On the final day of competition, they medal things through the 3 days, and then the 4th day is like their category winner stuff. Yep. As they go through, if you get a double gold, that double gold then moves on to the finals of best in show.
Doesn't everyone have to agree for it to be double gold?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I have it right here, actually.
Or is it a percentage?
It's awarded to entries that not reserve or receive a gold medal rating by all members of the judging group, which is actually a lot. That's pretty crazy. So if you get a double gold, you get to move on to finales, right? Yep. McKenna got a double gold, obviously, so on and so forth. So at that point, all the competition judges deliberated to determine the best of class and best of show.
Yep.
So double gold gets you into best of class, best of show, period.
Yep.
So, that being said, these are not all the categories. I can't, it's like if you Google San Francisco wine spirits, the results are on their page, and it's like,
they're like literally 30 things.
Yeah, it's too many.
Minimum.
So, best, we'll just start with best. We're gonna, you know what? Here's what we're gonna start with. The one I have the lowest expectations for. Best small batch bourbon up to 5 years. This gal right here.
We got Redemption Wheated Bourbon. Our wheated bourbon is a mash of corn, wheat, and malted barley, giving a smooth, mellow character. The extended barrel aging
so painful.
imparts a toasty.
What are you reading?
Nutty aroma.
Is that on the front?
That's her label.
That's a lot of text.
I didn't just make that up.
That's a lot of text. So 48%, 96 proof. This is batch number 2. 51 corn, 45 winter wheat, and 4% malted barley. Period.
Wow.
So
that's a lot of wheat.
A lot of wheat.
A lot of wheat, low corn.
That's why it's a wheated bourbon.
I know, but you don't. I mean, you just have to have any wheat in there to be considered a wheated bourbon.
I don't think you're wrong. So I'm going to give you that one. Now that you say that. So here's the thing. Have you had any redemption before? Any?
No.
It wasn't this one.
Do we have larceny?
Do we have larceny?
Yeah.
Larceny's not redemption.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, we have larceny.
For comparison's sake, this smells very. go much up that alley.
I have a few others we can compare it to, like in our heads at least.
Oh.
So I wrote down other options from there that they tasted, that I know they tasted, that didn't win. Let's put it that way. So this one...
I mean, this doesn't smell bad.
Best small batch up to 5 years.
Okay.
So, and on the back of the bottle, it says specifically, distilled in Indiana, bottled by Redemption.
MGP?
Aged no less than 4 years.
So MGP.
So this is 5 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is another good one for MGP.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, this smells not bad.
What?
What's up?
Dude, Michael Day. My buddy saw McKenna 10 for $200 in South Carolina this weekend.
Is it the one that actually fucking won the contest itself?
Just steal it. Because it's 30, 40 bucks.
35? No, it went up like 39.
If they mark it up, are you charged, like, as a criminal for the 200 or what it's supposed to be, the 40?
I still think you're in the same class.
Okay. Neither of it's that important.
I think 2,000 it becomes a felony.
I Whiskey She Wines is here, and I don't know which one of you it is,
hey,
but here's what I know.
Next week.
I even wrote this thing down because it's Bobby's birthday.
Oh, hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I even know that. What's up, dude? I'm so on top of everything.
I don't have my watch.
Cheers, Bobby.
I literally just tried to look at my wrist 3 times. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the date is.
The date?
Yeah.
16th.
All right. When you get really used to wearing a watch and it tells you the date, when it's not there, I pretty much feel retarded.
Somebody said, why do you still refuse to put the glass against the bottle when you pour? For me.
Oh.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Listen, he will pour out bottles that are worth well more than this all over the table. This, 45, whatever, man. You do you.
Yeah, listen. Because I can't be bothered with clanging glass together. You know what I mean?
This has like a lot of corn sweetness, but like it doesn't have that dusty smell to it. Like it feels like way more gentle.
I get like corny bananas.
Yeah.
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 You ever had a banana covered in cornflakes?
I have.
Okay, but for real,
what the fuck is it?
Have you ever had cornflakes with sliced up banana in it? That's a normal thing.
But that's way more normal, yeah.
Well, it's the same idea.
So here's I'm gonna go get you a fucking banana, spike it into a goddamn box of cornflakes, and be like, here you go, bud.
It can't be bad.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not wrong. It smells like that to me. It's 4 and 5 years old, roughly, somewhere in that range. I'm not a big Weeder fan.
He's not.
Chachki over here loves himself a nice man. Dude, Jeffrey Wax already requesting long pours. And I'll tell you what, dude. I'll never turn down a long pour.
As that opened up,
Never.
I started getting a lot more spice on it. Taste it. That's really, really, really spicy for wheat. Da fook. My glass dirty?
No, it's not.
My glass dirty?
No,
What's happening? That was reused.
Oh, it's so like. It's like caramel in almost ripe banana. Like it's not a ripe banana.
Yep, you should try mine. There's
glass?
definitely some carryover.
All right.
I was like, that
I'm
is
like, no,
spicy
it's
as
really
wheat.
sweet.
All right.
It's like there's a whole box. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to.
There's realistically, I think it's like almost ripe banana. You've never long poured before. I'm interested. Set it out. No, it can't be right in front of you. This is the first. Not
fucking made it look easy, didn't I?
Terrible, honestly. I usually overshoot. You kind of undershot. So
No. The first part landed right on it. As I tried to pour it up, it curled underneath.
Kind of
Easy.
undershot her.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest.
God,
Okay.
you make this look fucking hard.
Let's see what we got.
All
So
right.
I genuinely think it smells like almost ripe bananas and a
I'm
little caramel.
really on board, but it still has that like good corn characteristic.
You know
It's
what
not bad. I don't hate the nose. That is the blackest pretzel I've ever seen in my life. Has that been sitting there for like a week and a
That
day?
looks like a shriveled little dick.
Oh, dude, there's the rest of it. Look at that.
Oh, that's so gross,
What
dude.
the
I'm not
fuck?
eating any of those now. Oh, those are infected. Dude, Pressman said long pour is a skill shot that should be perfected, and I completely agree. And I've been working on that for years now.
And he's still fucking trash.
I'm gonna be honest, not great. Depth perception, not
Nose
great.
wise, this reminds me more of that Jefferson Ocean that we did.
Okay.
Voyage 15.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
I
super
agree.
simple.
That's interesting, but Jefferson Ocean's a lot older.
It is, but
I
it's
think
still
it's like, I think it's like 6 or 7.
still super simp.
Hold You just abbreviate the word simple?
Mm-hmm.
2 syllables too many, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just need 1?
Might be 1 syllable too many.
I know, but 2 syllables is too many. Okay, so here's the thing.
How's that fade into bitter?
Here's the thing. This is
not good.
Not bad.
But it's not good.
But it's $45. That's not bad, right?
Under 5 years small batch. Though.
It's a weeded, and I like this more than Makers and Larceny.
I think you would. It is so far. It's such a far cry away from that like floral
it's not
fruitiness.
Floral. There's no floral.
It's got a lot of that rich, sweet wheat.
What's going on, Santa Cruzin?
But,
dude, okay, Expel 23 already on fire. He says, she says, whichever one you are. Now listen, if you're a woman, I'm gonna be shocked. I think there are 2 women that watch our channel, and we know both of them.
Yeah, it's his wife, my girlfriend.
So, Expel 23 says, I'm going to start saying the glass must be dirty whenever my palate doesn't work. That's what Sean does. You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Try it.
I did. Tastes just the exact same.
You didn't. You did not try it.
I did.
No, you didn't. I watched you set it over there.
All right.
Like, look at...
Sweet wheat.
Look at what's on that glass.
Jack of all blades said sweet wheat.
That one might not have gotten clean.
We don't have sweet wheat to compare it to.
Yep.
Do we?
No, you sold it. Like an asshole.
I didn't sell it. I don't sell
You
whiskey.
traded it.
I don't sell whiskey.
You traded it.
I don't have a license.
Alright, we talk about trading whiskey all the time. You traded a bunch of 1792 for something. What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh, I had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What'd I get?
I don't remember.
I had almost the whole thing.
Yeah, you had
I was
almost
missing
the entire
port.
row.
I was missing the port and the Ridgemont Reserve. That was it. I had everything else. What did I buy? Willets? I don't remember. This isn't bad. For $45, this isn't bad. It's not complex. It's very simplistic.
It's not my cup.
It's about 2 notes.
Yeah.
It's better than Larceny and Makers, but it's more expensive than Larceny and Makers.
I would probably put this very close to Larceny for flavors and complexity. Because I don't think Larceny is really that like sweet wheat, complex whiskey.
You know what?
Mellowy, sweet.
You know what I also get a little bit of on the tail end of that is a little tiny bit of black pepper, like the smallest amount, for real. But it comes through really harsh, or really spiky.
I said it was bitter.
Pops into your face.
Or you just like, yeah. I can still smell it.
Santa Cruz said, "What's up?" And I don't remember if we said, "Hey." So if we didn't, what's up?
So do you have an order you want to go through these on? All right.
Well, we just did number 1, good sir.
Hey,
I asked
if there's anything you want to start with.
I know.
I didn't
so
know
based on how they judge, we can actually go through some of these. So this is best small batch bourbon up to 5 years. Now this is what I want to talk about.
That one goes through the smell test.
Smells like a Northern glass.
Yeah.
Or
a Northern glass.
So so here's what I want to compare it to.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to taste them. I just want to talk about it.
Okay.
These are the other ones that could have won.
Oh.
New Riff. Single barrel or bottled and bond.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think the complexity is lacking, and I think that's great.
We really like bottle and bond though.
We really liked the single barrel we had that John brought over.
But it faded. Oh yeah.
John brought over.
Yeah, he brought over that really good one.
Okay.
The one what do we have?
Let me tell you the rest. We have bottled and bond. That was their first release ever. Was that bottled and bond?
Oh, okay. So I had it reversed in my mind.
Okay.
We really liked the bottle and bond when we first opened it. It kind of got that
grainy,
like grainy young.
farmy.
But that single barrel, that's good.
Rabbit Hole. I'd pick this.
I would probably pick that over Rabbit Hole. Rabbit Hole was super spiky.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I just want to quick. We don't even need a claim for this.
Yeah, I know. Rabbit Hole. Last time we had it, we said it opened it up.
Yeah, we keep having it. I think we like it every time.
I think it was still. It had some spiky, to it. Ooh. Nose. Probably that.
Will you drink that?
Mm-hmm.
Move on.
I'd still enjoy
Dude, that's like the most tobacco flavored
oak.
That's like smoking a cigar.
Wow.
If you're into that, that's for you.
I know Sean Offerman's in here. That's a cigar
He's
box.
He's gonna like this.
That is a cigar box right now.
It's not bad. It's just not it's not generally what we
just went off like a really mellow wheat, sweeter, and into that.
Sweeter.
Yeah, my mind is broke from that.
I get it. Okay, now this is where it gets more interesting.
Yep.
Mayor Pingree Red Label.
Pingree Red Label would destroy that.
Completely agree.
Like that is going to shit stomp its life out.
I completely agree.
So much more complexity.
So the youngness, a little bit of youngness is in both.
Yeah.
But like you just said, the complexity in the Red Label comparatively,
when we sit there and talk about like 2 flavors in that, you're like, kinda. No. When I can sit there and think about a 4-year-old whiskey and grain forward or young aren't what immediately jump to the palate.
Agreed.
You win.
So this is where it gets really interesting because this was in this category and it didn't win. These 2. I'm just gonna tell you both at the same time.
All right.
Buffalo Trace.
All right.
And this one's gonna blow your mind. This is what I learned today or yesterday. Stag Junior.
Okay, fuck off.
Yeah, like, did you get the worst batch of Stag Junior ever made? Did you pour water in the Stag Junior before you didn't pick it first? Somehow that was in the up to 5-year category.
They need to maybe delegate out some judging.
There's 30 people.
Yeah, I get that.
There, at least.
I get that.
Stag Junior, Buffalo Trace got.
I'd rather have 10 people that are more centricated. I'm gonna use it again. It's a fake word.
I like where your head's
more
going.
towards like their own spirit. Like have 10 people that like morally like are around gin, or take 10 people that like vodka, or 10 people that like bourbon, instead of 30 people that like a lot of things.
That's literally the best idea you've ever had.
Like
it makes way more sense.
Yeah, because you
have. Listen, no, that's a perfect idea because there are people hate this term, but there are whiskey somms, right? So there are wine somms, there are whiskey somms or whiskey experts, or you can call them whatever you want. I don't care what word you use. But there are definitely these people who then are in the same aspect that we are into whiskey and the actual experts are into whiskey. They're into gin.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any in vodka.
There are.
There are?
There's a water sommelier that exists in the world.
But water tastes more different than vodkas. So...
Listen, I thought that, then I had Valentine vodka.
That was more like a mouthfeely. I think that was the big difference. It wasn't really that harsh, but... Okay, so anyways, I just wanted you to...
Last time I had a shot of Smirnoff vodka, I threw up.
Yeah, but you live your life like you're 19 years old.
No. I did not have enough alcohol to do that. Oh. It was just like oh my God, that tastes like shit. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. My body does not like that. And then I went and threw up, and I walked back, and I was like, that was pretty awful. And it was pretty much in this exact state where I was like, no.
Okay, well, now I got whiskey on my lap.
So yeah, I think they should just kind of narrow down their judging a bit more than what they have. To just have 30 people taste every spirit seems so weird to me.
And tell me that your palate isn't blown up by day 2.
Yeah, you're tasting...
Our palate's blown up after, what, 7?
Yeah, you're tasting how many whiskeys, or sorry, not even whiskeys, how many spirits in each category that, even if I had to do out of these, 5 tonight, all right, I'll pick a winner, no problem.
Yep.
All right, well, turn around, and now you get to do this for 19 more categories. Holy
they taste. Fuck. So I looked through the 2018 runner. It was 2018 list by category.
Yeah.
There have to be over 1,000 drinks on there.
That's ridiculous.
That's outrageous. Mind you, vodka, you're probably drinking whiskey, judging it, and then drinking vodka in between to wash, right? They spit a lot of this stuff out.
I understand that.
But
it's not the same though.
But the weird thing to me is you spit it out and where's the finish at?
Yeah. Exactly.
Does it burn like a motherfucker?
You get that hug.
Yeah.
There's so many things that go into just one spirit that you're not getting throughout the entirety of the entire list. That's so stupid. Okay. Yeah, just delegate it up.
Okay, so let's move on.
Yep.
The next one we're gonna do. Best small batch bourbon, 6 to 10 years old. Those are the rules.
It's that one, right?
Traverse City Whiskey.
Yeah.
This is MGP. Source.
Dan's had.
Huh?
Dan has had.
Just last night. Opened it last night, so it had a little bit of air.
I know, but you had it at Traverse City.
I did have it at Traverse City.
I mean, I might as well just fucking make this.
Dude, I feel like I'm a bartender and I'm about to pour shots.
Shit up? Yeah. I can't watch this. Oh, no, okay. I'll watch it in the replay.
I feel like... I'm gonna be honest. That went a little worse than I expected. This bottle was a little more full than I expected.
Somebody...
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to clip that entire fucking thing.
It was a little worse than I really thought the first one would hit the edge.
It's gonna be the screensaver of my computer very soon. Holy shit. I thought it hit the edge. You hit here. It went glug, 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 hit, glug, miss, glug.
And I'm sober, so... Eric Jensen said, "Hey y'all, what's up, man?"
Do you have any paper towel out here? This is fucking asinine.
There's 2 rolls. There's one on your side. There's one on my side. Burp. In. So, this one, what was it? Best small batch bourbon, 6 to 10 years.
Mother of Christ. Let me just get all this. Oh, my Glenn is literally dripping.
Dude, Eric just got here. I literally got here and said, "Hey y'all, I poured that," and there you go. What the hell? That's what you walked into. That's what stream you walked into. I apologize. Jack of all blades says perfect pour. Give or take 2 ounces of whiskey.
Hey, you ship us like your most expensive bottle. I'll record Dan pouring it like that. We'll call it a perfect pour.
Okay. What the fook, since he says.
What is this? 6 to what?
6 to 10. This one, 6 to 10. Not this bottle. Maybe not this batch even.
There's like a really strong spice that's sitting in there.
Theirs was 57.47% alcohol. Ours is 58.5. So a different batch. But same idea.
What is that spice? I know it.
Here's the weird thing.
I'll never know it.
Some barrel picks and stuff of this are 14 to 15 years.
Wow.
So the one that they gave them was like not one of those.
That's Knob Creek shit right there.
Yeah. They only did like 4 or 5 that were that old. But that means, so one of the complaints we've had, or one of the issues we've had, or like one of the conspiracy theories behind San Francisco awards is you gave us, like Traverse City gets to blend it. They'll blend one for San Francisco. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they do, but I would.
Yeah.
If I own Traverse City and I can get my name on this list and then I sell more whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Me and that master blender are sitting down for 8 months at a time.
Picking out some real good honey shit.
Dude, I will barrel all of mine into bottles and then blend the bottles if I have to win. Do you know what I'm saying? What kind of shitty?
Makes no sense.
What kind of shitty shit?
You're gonna put it in the bottle and then put it back in the barrel. It's the same thing.
Maybe this blend plus this blend makes better ones. Who knows? I don't know. We don't. I mean, I'm the amateur blender of the show. You obviously don't know.
That's why my infinity bottle is good and Dan's infinity bottle looks like horse shit. That is about 700 of those 750 mils.
I would say it's very close to 700.
I gave about 725.
Yeah, it's very close. I won't drink it. So.
There's like a good amount of spice that's sitting in there.
This is like cherry sweetness with like a little bit of not nutmeg. More like, I guess, just like a combination of baking spices.
Yeah, I really fixate on the spice a lot more. This
is $70 retail is what they have on their site. All the spilled bourbon probably messes up the nose when you guys review. We try. So the idea is to just soak this table with whiskey, so every time we walk out here, it smells like whiskey.
Okay.
That's the idea.
So on the palate, I get a lot of that spice.
Well, so it's also it's 58%. 58%.
It's not. It drinks really smooth. Like it is not at all proof spice that I get in my mouth. Mm-hmm. It's not chasing moisture out.
This to me,
tiniest amount. But other than that, like it has like a good amount of spice, a smidge amount of sweetness. I'm gonna go back.
One of the most caramely. Let it sit on the middle of your tongue, because for some reason it doesn't drink as hot as it.
No, it literally is like mid-tongue to like almost to the back.
Just let it sit on your tongue, in the middle of your tongue for like 2 seconds, and it's just like caramel. It's weird. It's like soft caramel. Why? It's MGP.
It's really, man, not black pepper. Like there's a really good like spicy oak that fades out into. And that baby lingers. Holy shit.
It's a good ass bottle.
I'm not upset by that one.
No. Now here's the thing. Traverse City, don't get this twisted. Traverse City makes XXX straight bourbon that is their own. They make it barrel proof. And I had it and I don't like it.
Their port? Was that on the last live stream?
I don't know.
Dan poured me some and I physically felt offended as a person. And a friend poured me that. Just
you question shit. You're like,
does this guy actually like me?
I don't know if I can ever come over again.
He said he tried it and still bought a 375 of it just so I could have it, like an asshole. I was like, dude, I love port finish stuff.
It's good.
Like most actually just finished.
We like finished whiskeys.
I like a lot of finished whiskeys, so
we both do.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, this would be nice. He's like, it's their own whiskey. Mm-hmm. It's finished in these port barrels. So like, cool, let me try it.
Jack of all blades says they need to sham wow and then wring all the spilled whiskey into one glass.
Holy shit. No.
We need you think like a 30, what are the 30-gallon barrels? Like not the 53s, but the one smaller. We need that.
A 30-gallon barrel.
Are they 30 or 32 or something?
I don't know.
No, they're somewhere in the 30s.
Well,
they were at Valentine.
Well, they've got the 53 is the top.
Yeah.
And then
30 change.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call it. So
I'm not quite sure
this one, now let's talk about what it was up against.
Yeah, I would like to hear that list.
Let's talk about what it's up against. Number 1.
It's really good, though.
It's MGP.
All right.
What can it be up against? Pingree.
Yeah, okay.
And Blum. And Boone County.
Okay.
Boone County.
So Boone County is the first one I jumped to.
Okay.
I didn't even think about Pingree and Blum.
Yeah. Those are some heavy hitters. And here's the thing.
So let's see. MGP was like, let's win fucking everything. Okay, cool.
Yeah, under somebody else's label, obviously.
Yeah, whatever.
But here's the thing. So
MGP.
There's a trend.
All right.
So here's the thing. Pingree, Mayor Pingree from Valentine, Blom from somewhere in Ohio.
Yep. Blom Bros.
Boone County from, I believe, Louisville.
That sounds rightish.
Those 3 all do barrel strengths and all do age-stated whiskeys, so they can all do 10s.
Yeah.
We have seen Mayor Pingree 10s. I've seen Blom 10s.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. All of those are MGP whiskeys, bought at a slightly younger age, barreled at a slightly older age than they're bought. So
you're basically just clearing out their inventory so they can continually make space for new inventory. You age it a little bit.
Well, but what I'm saying is,
out.
Pingree could have blended a black label for this.
Yeah.
Like we're talking honey barrels.
We're
talking honey bottles
at
this point.
So
Pingree could have made a black. Blom could have made an old nodder. And
did Pingree put in a blue?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not. They won't show us 2019 runner-ups right now.
Okay, I was gonna say. So you don't know it wasn't a black though that they put in.
No, but the reason I say black is because the black allows them to mingle the whiskey together.
Yeah.
The
blue's not single barrel, is it?
No, but the blue is a single barrel.
Yeah.
So
more likely not is a blue or black label. I think they put in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying they would have done a black because they could make whatever they want out of black, where blue's gonna be what's the barrel.
And we're really, really big fans of their distillers / blenders profile on whiskey.
Yeah.
Because they have a 7-year coming out.
7-year black label, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we touched it on part 1.
It's in part 2. It comes out
part
Thursday.
2. So sneak peek on that.
It's already, it's done. It
is a 12-year, 10-year?
Nope.
12, 11?
We thought it was 11, 12s. It's 7, 12, 13.
Oh, it's even older than we thought. So yeah, it is like, I think they said 85 then? That is going to be like, or maybe it was 90%, that would be the mixture of the older 2, and then 10% is the 7.
Yeah.
But by bottling, you have to put the youngest age statement, which will be 7.
Which is more interesting,
and people usually walk past 7, because you're like, 7 year?
For $90, 7 years?
Let me tell you what, we got that right out of the tap.
You'll watch me orgasm on camera. It's on there. I left it in.
I think we need to come back to that. We put a pin in this one. We eventually have a 7 coming to us.
I think we have better bottles than this right now.
Okay.
I think that but this is the thing.
From this year, though.
This is going to be the overarching thing of the whole show. They can blend whatever they want together.
For that show.
That's under 10, supposedly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, now let's talk about the other things it can go to.
Honey barrels.
Here's the thing about Boone County. We had 4 samples.
I've never had a bad one.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Brandon gave us those samples.
Yeah, we lost
those
our
4.
Fucking mind.
That one Boone County.
That was an MGP blend he gave us.
Yep.
Not one just Boone County. It was 4 MGPs.
The fucking one that came in first was Boone County.
Yes.
For both of us.
But you said we had 4 Boone Counties. We had 4
We had
MGPs.
4. The Boone County was by far the best one.
Yeah.
So how can't they blend something together? This wasn't even in it. This wouldn't compete with.
No.
This probably would have competed with the Belle Meade.
That was
the Pingree would have beat it. The Blom would have beat it.
Wasn't it? That the one?
What?
That Boone County one. That MGP.
I have no idea, man.
I think that was a single barrel.
Sure. Oh, it was a store pick. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a store pick.
All right.
It was store pick MGP.
This also competes with Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. That's a heavy hitter to be in a category like that.
I think.
It's not for us, but it's like the staple.
I like it. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. This is pretty close to that flavor profile actually too.
Okay.
That sweet spicy oak.
Want to know the last one it competes with that I think I wrote down? No, I wrote a few. Blanton's Gold. Blanton straight from the barrel and Russell's single barrel. Now the Russell single barrel can't be a store pick, but it's a single barrel.
Which
so they get to honey pick, right?
They get honey barrel store pick. Yeah. Russell's store picks.
Those are what it competed against.
We gush over because those are ones that you can really just get something amazing. Usually always something good.
They don't take price
on Monday.
into consider.
We just did our our gold on Monday, and
the video came out Monday.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That one's special.
We had it again tonight. It's just incredible. So here's the thing. A lot of those.
Wow, that does not beat gold.
I don't think that beats a lot of. But we don't have the one they had. This is the problem. Like, you put a name on the things that win, but you got a different one than everybody else.
I didn't realize how much more upset I was on this when we were talking about this.
All we talked about was McKenna.
Was just McKenna.
This is why I want to do some research, because I'm like, what else won? I know that won overall, and that's the big deal, because it's bourbon and it won everything. But there's a lot of other whiskey categories.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's move on.
Jesus. So we have...
They don't take price into consideration. They take proof, anything on the label into consideration. So proof, like if it's barrel finished or if it's age stated.
That's what they take. We talked about the erroneous judging of being able to pick out basically McKenna from the label.
Okay. This next one's the most unfortunate one for us because we don't have it.
Oh.
And it was in Royal Oak. And I couldn't get out of Royal Oak.
Yeah, no, neither of us could. That's 2 hours away.
It's Barrel Bourbon Batch 18, which is 11-year-old cask strength, which won Best Small Batch Bourbon 11 years and older.
I mean, we could open our barrel.
We can. You grab it. It's Batch 14.
Yeah.
Most barrel bourbon is Dickel. Did you know that?
I did.
Okay.
We talked about it.
Okay.
I think we talked about it with Sean Offerman of where it was sourced from. I think he's the one that, or maybe Chris said that.
So somebody informed me that batch 8 or 9, I think it was Brett from Instagram, he DMs me on Insta. He informed me that 8 or 9 is actually not Dickel, and it's like a whole different thing. I can't remember where it came from, and apparently 8 or 9 is incredible.
Well, just feel bad at myself. Here you go, have some water. Come on now. Come on.
Happening.
Drink your water.
Jeffrey says, I think I would put Boone County at the top of MGP pyramid thus far, looking for a single barrel store pick.
Have you had a Mayor Pingree?
Okay. Now, while I would agree, I still think Boone County is the best I've ever had for MGP. I would say Boone County follows that up.
Boone County follows that up? Yeah. You just said that. So Boone County wins,
Mayor
and then
Pingree,
Boone County follows it up?
Then in third comes Mayor Pingree.
Okay, cool. Yep, just checking. So we have barrel batch 14, age 9 year, 109.4 proof. We weren't super impressed by it. Did we do a breaking seal on this?
No. Greetings, Sean, Dan, and Whiskey Friends from Richie Z. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, that smells confused.
Thanks for stopping by. I remember thinking there was a lot going on there. I'm not a big... You got 30 seconds? Do a little...
On this?
Yeah, you take your time.
Oh,
Barrel drives me nuts. I listened to a podcast with the 2 guys who do it, and I liked it a lot, and I like them a lot. What I don't like is their marketing and their labeling scheme. It's such a miserable experience to try to figure out the differences between barrel bourbon and barrel single barrels and barrel dovetail and barrel rise now and barrel whiskeys and barrel infinity bottles and like it's like, dude,
I just meant the nose is confusing.
Everything about the company at this point is confusing and it's frustrating. Now the cool part is every batch is supposed to be different. The unfortunate part is they're really expensive. They're $100 bottles. So with every batch being different, every time you want to spend $100 on a barrel, you're rolling the dice, which is very unfortunate in my mind.
Oh, wow.
Jack of all Bourbon said, have you had barrel dovetail as good as people say? We haven't. This is the only barrel I think we've both ever had.
I think I actually might like I don't think you'll like that one.
Oh, okay. All right. Touche.
No, just
There's
drink
a lot
it.
of water
just drink
in this.
It. Yeah.
I almost poured that in the water.
Yeah, no, I gave you water to finish. Just actually drink that. And then as you're drinking, I'll say why
Sipsy
I don't
Russell,
like it.
Really? Sipsy says I've had Barrel Batch 9. I think Barrel Batch 9 is the non-Dickel. I wish I could remember where it's from.
That one for me, like the nose feels confusing because it like has a lot going on. It wants to be kind of dusty. It wants to be kind of floral. It wants to be nutty.
Dude, I
wants
to
be
nutty
oaky.
Flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, like it is. It's a confusing nose. I kept coming back to it, and I just like, woo. And then as I tasted it, that's like rose water. That is super, super sweet. And that's why that? I don't think you'll like it. It's like really, really super floral.
You ever been to a fancy hotel where they put a bunch of bullshit in the water in the lobby?
Yeah, that's rose water. Like that's literally what that is.
That feels like California. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's weird.
Super conflicting nose, and this has been open for a very long time. Wow. Look at the legs on it though, from pouring it. It's still coming down.
54.7. 9-year was the youngest thing in here, so.
Nutty flowers. I don't hate that. That's a good way to say it.
Jack of all blade. This is barrel bourbon batch 14.
Yeah. Sorry, if we didn't say that. I actually think I might like it a lot more than when we first opened it. It's more, that's more of my profile.
You and I didn't. Well, but you and I, neither of us liked it when we opened it. And I don't dislike it now.
I think
it's just weird.
I think really one of the issues when you open a barrel proof whiskey, like everything feels like it is just.
It needs a minute, dude.
Because we talked about this.
You got a battle royale going on in that bottle.
Recently on Straight from the Barrel, where I first opened it and I was just like, dude, I felt like every flavor just was right on top of each other, and like they were just fighting, and you were like, what the? This is. Why do people like this? Had a little bit of air, and you're like, ooh. Opened it up, a little bit more complex. You're like, ooh, that's good. And I think that
dude,
one.
It's nutty coffee.
Oh.
And on the nose.
Not in a bitter way though.
On the nose, and then on the palate, it's like that rose
water,
floral, nonsense. I'm running out of words. It's weird. That's the most off-profile thing. I guess it makes more sense that it's Dickel because it's really oaky in the finish. Really
it's
nutty.
It's not Dickel, I thought.
This one is Dickel.
Yeah, I've not had a Dickel product that isn't super like nutty, barely.
So nutty and oaky.
But
okay, that's fine.
So if they won with whatever they won with,
different batch, but they're all so different. They're all so different though. Here's the thing. This is what's gonna annoy you. Let me read a comment. I'll tell you. This is gonna drive you up a wall.
Probably.
Because I found this out and I went, "Fuck a you," immediately. Sean, Mr. Sean Opperman, who graciously had this bottle at his store for us.
Any more water?
4 guys in the whiskey den. Nothing like some live BJ action, dude. I tell you what.
Who's over there?
I watch a live BJ weekly, if I could. You know what I'm saying?
He's usually giving it, but he's there. Holy
I don't think those are not live, dude. Those are paid Snapchat only, dude. So
well, I knew Chris was there, but I don't know who
we're sipping Ezra 7 and McKenna to follow along. We will get there, dude. All right.
I mean, odds are you have a better odds of us tasting that next than that.
Sean says, "Cheers, cheers to you, man. We tasted this and we didn't hate it." Recap. We tasted this, we like it, but we think there are better MGP source whiskeys that fit in the category.
Yep.
We don't have the barrel one, unfortunately.
We don't have the barrel one. We tasted the barrel one we have, and I like that a lot more than I remember.
Isabel says, 4 guys enjoying live BJ action. Dude, if you don't watch it with another guy, what are you doing with your life?
Come on, man.
Come on. You watch it alone, you
weirdo?
But
if you're watching alone and you're still here, thank you.
Dude, if you watch live BJ action alone, you creep, dude. You know what I'm saying? I make sure other people are around when I watch. Okay, so others. Here's the other things in this category.
All right.
Are you ready to explode?
Probably.
George T. Stagg.
All right, fuck off.
WLW.
Fuck the straight off.
Any Pingree, Blondes, Boone County, all the old fits, Elijah Craigs, all the old Elijah Craigs.
I will fight all 30 of these people at the same time.
All right, cool. Yeah. You're going to put that... Now, listen. Should we judge? We shouldn't. We've never had Batch 18. Maybe Batch 18 is WLW and GTS mixed together. Maybe that's why it's so good.
It's still, yeah.
Maybe that's why I want
whatever.
I don't know what would be a William LaRue Weller or the best MGP I've ever had. Those two things are very special. Yeah. I mean, WLW we like more though.
Yeah.
We just can't pull it off the shelf.
It wasn't even a fucking contest.
Yeah. 4 Grain could have been in it too, actually. 4 Grain would have... Oh, 4 Grain didn't win the previous one. I'm sorry. 4 Grain didn't beat this. I'm just throwing names out now.
Who are these fucking people
just
judging
throwing
this
names
shit?
out, dude. It's okay. We have different profiles here.
Like, this is even labeling it like At no point in life, I feel like I could taste this and just be like, wow, that's not something special.
It smells good.
How's it taste? Wow, that was a good one. I saw 19 bubbles. Just, you look like your mother. Stop it.
Is it weird George C. Sagner and white in my mouth?
Wow, what's really funny is the bubble up. I get like tobacco.
Oh my gosh. If batch 18 was that good, I need it. If it even matches that, I need it.
It is 18.
If batch 18 is this good, I need it.
Jesus Christ.
That's, dude, I feel like every time we open this, it gets a little bit better.
Because what happens is we hear about dumb shit like this and then compare like stupid shit next to it. We're like, that's not even fucking close.
Do you know what I'm very happy about with that?
We have so many bottles left.
Having 3 of them. That's my favorite part, dude.
All
right. Let's see what
you feel like an asshole when you say that shit.
Yeah, weird flex,
Wait,
but okay.
How many people do we have in the chat?
41.
Wait, you can see that?
Right there. 40 now.
Oh,
because you asked people left. Way to go, dude. Wait, there were 45 a minute ago. It's been about.
I didn't realize you can't even long for water.
That was a short.
No, I'm good. I literally just tried this class.
What were you gonna ask? Ask the question.
I was gonna ask for water in that.
Michael Levina said 3 pours in, Sean already looking to fight everyone. Real Sean coming out. Yeah, because he tried to at bowling again the other day.
Listen.
Stop trying to fight people. You're not the right size and you don't have the right training.
My entire team wanted to fight those
well, that's
motherfuckers.
What do you want me to do with this?
I want just a little bit more water.
Oh, okay. Is this your water glass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I told Dan, I was like, this is horseshit because
We're not
every time
the whole thing again.
We were bowling, they were yelling. It was a thing.
TLDR, they were being very disruptive and then got upset when people were disruptive with that. That's the TLDR on that.
Yeah.
It is annoying, I agree. It's also bowling.
Yeah.
You also make a good amount of money out of it.
I made more in bowling than I made on taxes.
Whiskey with it. Yeah. Well, I paid in a shit ton, so.
You fucked up.
All right. What do we got? Trevor Wilson says, about to pour my Ezra 7.
Ooh. Are we on that yet? You're supposed to tell us what's up.
Wine says, all right, everyone, I'm getting off. Good night. All cheers. Cheers. Happy birthday. It's way too early to go to bed. I realize, you think he just turned like 50?
I thought it was like 60, you said.
He's 60?
Yeah.
Got a lot of gray in that beard, man.
I have so much. You cannot talk shit.
That's why I said it. I have so much gray in my hair.
I have like a really good gray patch right here.
My whole thing.
Yeah.
My whole thing.
Like I've got like 3 gray patches around here.
I'm not even 30 and all my hair is gray.
Wait, you are 30.
No, I'm not. 29. Richie Z said, don't forget to give the BJs a like.
Oh my god, man. It's only April.
Thanks. Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
I'm never turning 30. I'll see you in a month.
Never turning 30, dude.
We're doing a live stream.
I'll die before I turn 30.
Next week?
No.
2 weeks?
Yep.
2 weeks.
With I Whiskey She Wants.
Yeah.
A little collab. That'll be in Sean's basement again.
Yeah.
Trevor Wilson said WLW has probably been the best juice that's ever been in my mouth.
Yeah, that apparently beat that.
No, but this beat that.
Okay, cool.
Way older than 10, so let's.
Oh, that's true. I forgot that was 6 to 10. Yeah, so that apparently was beat out by Barrel.
Expel said, okay, hold on. Sipsy Russell says that Barrel batch was Fred Minnick's Tears, which would make sense as to why everybody voted for it.
Unless it was Fred Minnick's Tears with Unicorn Jizz mixed in, is not beating WOW.
The thing about Fred Minnick is everybody likes to ride that
D. That's why everyone bought Peerless.
Our palates do not necessarily agree. Mind you, is his more developed? I would bet $1 million. His is
okay, that's cool. How many people fucking bought Peerless and was like, this is a good investment?
I would say about 4% of the population that bought it.
Here's my $120 2-year-old rye whiskey.
All right, dude. So here's what we're up to. You ready? Best bourbon. Best single barrel bourbon up to 10 years, Henry McKenna.
Oh, it won 2, I forgot.
Well, it's got to win one to get to the next one. I left the other McKenna bottle
in his truck.
Nope, I left it at the cabin. I went up to the cabin this weekend. I left it up there. It's almost empty. Doesn't really matter. So we'll open it up.
We have a bottle 4895.
Yep,
Barrel.
Not the winner.
Barrel 4895. I think it was like barrel.
Better.
You get
better. Honestly, better.
There is equal parts glass to the goddamn table.
But
no.
But better.
Everything before the butt is bullshit.
Clean up on aisle 17, bro. Alright. Jack of all blades says, LMAO, he's only 32, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh, it's leaking through the table.
It's just a joke. I assume that those two can take a joke.
I would guarantee
From watching their channel and watching their live stream, I would assume. Alright.
They're good peeps.
Let's see.
Alright, let's try this again.
Expulsion, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but if I got paid a bunch of money, I might give my vote to a whiskey that wasn't as good. 1,000%.
We might have talked about that with a little bit of Heaven Hillage.
So here's the thing. The other issue with it...
The knee's very wet.
The issue, or the part that makes it more obvious for the people tasting it is they get the proof and they know if it's a single barrel or if it's finished or anything like that.
And age.
And they know the age, if it's on the label. So when they tasted this, what they saw was, all they knew was there's a whiskey in a glass.
Yep.
It's 100 proof, it's 10 years old, it's bottled in bond.
Well, so it's Henry McKenna. That's it.
And it's a single barrel, right?
Yeah. Well, that's... No...
Barrel number 4895.
Yeah.
Single barrel. So then those were the things they knew.
I was like, wait, bottle and bond doesn't mean that, but single barrel does.
So I tried to come up with other whiskeys that were those things, and I couldn't come up with one.
If you know of one, type it in.
Couldn't come up with one.
Please let us know.
Eagle Rare is not the right proof.
It's not... Well, it's also not single barrel.
Eagle Rare is on the... It is.
It's not.
But it could
They don't clean their lines, so it's not single barrel.
If you read that, you might be like, oh, this is Eagle Rare. It's 10-year single barrel. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not single barrel. They can't market it as single barrel because they don't clean their lines batch to batch.
E.H. Taylor single barrel isn't 10 years.
Yeah. And it's not bottle and bond.
It is. So you're wrong.
I said that, like instantly I was like, take it back.
This is why I'm on the channel, is only to show you the way of whiskey. You know what I mean?
How bad's that smell right now?
Oh, that's good. No, I like McKenna. I'm a McKenna fan. I bought 4 McKennas.
It smells grassy.
Before the price hike.
Smells grassy.
Not based on height.
Grassy.
To be honest, I'm only 25 and have about 10% white hair, but only on top of my head. Yeah, dude, I got a ton of gray hair. It just means that I'm smarter.
Dude, this kid has, in probably like, what, last 3 years, you'd say?
No, I've had gray hair forever.
A while. But I'd say 6. Holy shit.
Longest,
probably when you were like 24.
The longer my hair is, the less you see it. And so now it's been shorter, so you see the gray hair.
When you were about 24 is when I seriously was like, dude, what the fuck's going on?
Yep.
And now that he's 30.
29.
In a month. We'll be 30. Yeah. It's April, bud.
That is so cherry. Oaky, cherry, candied sweetness.
It smells almost artificial cherry on the nose.
Oh, I like it.
It's really, really strong on it.
I
just want to shit on this bottle, but it's not bad.
No, it's good.
This is literally one blind for us on budget bourbons.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So
the other one
I literally can't shit on it. I put it first.
The other one that I have open is a different barrel, and I like that one too. I don't dislike either of them.
It's another single barrel product that is extremely reproducible. I've never opened one and was like, well, that's bad. I went on a bachelor party that was like a hiking trip. It was like, I don't want to bring like booze or like beer because it's fucking heavy. I'm just gonna bring a bottle. I was like, what would you bring? Dan's like, McKenna. I was like, holy shit, that's such a good idea. Like, reproducibly, one of the best budget bourbons you can get.
Yeah, I think so. It used to be. Now it's $40. Unfortunately, I think.
And now I buy Buffalo Trace.
I think at like 32, it was a way better bargain whiskey.
Yeah.
Budget whiskey, but it's still fine at 40. Unfortunately, it became hard to find when last year it won best bourbon of the year, and this year it won best whiskey overall.
Holy shit, that's cherry bomb.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good whiskey.
Ooh.
It's not bad whiskey. That's not the problem.
I think it suffers from the fact that we just opened it.
What's good? What's your problem?
No,
it's so stereotypical.
No. I bet a little bit of time it'll open up a little bit more.
I don't think it needs to open up. I think it's just good.
I feel like it's just to concentrate. It needs a little more time. Needs a smidge time.
I think it's fine. I think it's like sweet. It's sweet oak. It's cherry.
It's bourbon.
It's red fruits.
It's bourbon.
It's just very stereotypical. I would buy that before I bought Blanton's. Let's put it that way.
Oh, I mean that's fair.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing that's in that category.
Blanton's is $64. And that's 40. Mind you, they don't take price into. This is for us. They don't take price into consideration.
But they
don't
list
know.
it.
No, they don't list price.
No, not on their like the judges' scorecard,
Yeah.
but like when they.
Well, they list it at the retail they list. So things that it beat were E.H. Taylor Single Barrel Mash Bill, all the Mash Bill 2s, Elmer T. Lee, Rock Hill Farms.
I didn't like Rock Hill this year.
Neither of us really liked it a lot.
In years past, we have both talked that Rock Hill Farms was probably one of our favorites.
Yeah.
I think this year was just a really bad offering. It was just a really. I remember that being super over oaked, and like that's all you got was like really dark condensed oak. So I don't hate that, but
it's in a weird category.
Elmer T. Lee probably is.
It beat Russell Single Barrel. I don't know about that.
If you get a bad one, I guess. But I mean,
what did they pull out to beat a Russell Single Barrel?
Yeah, but that goes back to just having a single barrel presence where you can go and literally pick up honey. Yeah.
So how did that beat? You know
so
what I'm saying?
Whoever picked this one, appealed one that said,
interesting.
"What is the best whiskey?"
Fred Minnick picked that.
This one?
Yep. Fred Minnick picked that. He said in his Forbes article he picked that.
Man, does he fucking get paid a lot of money to lie?
Hot take.
Whatever, man.
Heard it here first.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to fucking Peerless over and over again. He put that in his like top 5, and that is just hot fucking trash.
He had to have had a different Peerless than we had. He had to have. There's no excuse.
The best Peerless ever got sent to him.
Yeah.
They had a bottle, and they were like,
"It's just dropped way
Yeah,
down.
it is.
I'm sorry.
Do people see our quality?
Yeah, it's
shit now.
It's shit right now.
You gonna go plug it in real quick?
Yeah. Might have to. See if it bounces back up. Let's see what we got. It just jumped back up. Alright, you talk to him. I'll see if I can do this.
I mean, we'll probably have some quality drop for a while. Dan's gonna go plug in the cord that he should have.
What time is it? How random is it that now?
10 o'clock.
That's
We've been on for an hour.
I'm gonna run this cable.
So back to the fact that I really think they need to specify their judges to a category. I think that some of these ones that are losing to ones that they pick for mass. Wow, did he just slam that door? What an asshole. They're picking these bottles for mass consumerism. They know they're appealing to 30 people. So you're going to take a bottle that you think will sell the best or be the best overall, and you're going to put that one forward. Whereas you'll have someone that really likes whiskey, and they'll be like, oh, I think I like that one a lot more. It's got a lot more going on. I can pick out a lot more to it. And I think these are the ones that are losing. To tell me that, I mean, I haven't had them, but this is better than George C. Stagg, or this is better than W.O. Weller, you're like, it's just not true. There is not enough money in the world. There's enough money in the world to make me lie about it, but Jesus, man, it really hurts that these are the bottles that are winning over other ones in their category that we both put so much higher, and often or not are roughly the same price-ish. Oh, alright. Jack of all blades. It's hilarious how all the Peerless you've had have been barrels that are practically shitting in your mouth, and I had the first store pick, and I snagged is delicious. Oh. So, yeah. Apparently you can get good store picks of Peerless. Man, I've had that Peerless hurts my fucking mouth to drink. That is not one I would give to anyone thinking they're gonna enjoy a $120 bottle. That's definitely knocked over this. I'm trying to turn it a bit. Gotta correct that. Dan's here with an Ethernet cable, so hopefully now that the internet is completely stable.
So they move the truck.
Nope, it's dipping again.
Move the truck!
So Jack of all blades said he got a store pick of Peerless, and it was amazing.
So that's what I've heard. I've told you that. People
Yeah.
say they're like butterscotch.
Yeah, because no one's gonna be like, hey, you know what I'd love to buy? That $100 bottle that is just shitty.
That's expensive. I think the issue is it's 2 years old and it's not cheap.
But I'm just talking about like the fact that they really need to reconcile their judging that it should be more or less dedicated to a certain group of people to judge. Mm-hmm. Even if you did 30 people of every spirit, it'd be better.
Okay.
Because you couldn't be like, you're really pandering to 10 people's flavors.
Sure.
Where I said...
No, I agree. No, it is.
You are pandering to 30 people's flavors when you pick something like this that you know is going to go over well. Like you...
It didn't go over well. People hate that one.
Okay.
People are very upset that it
I'm
won.
saying for that, like the judging set, that you would pick rather an easier drinker that has more definable flavors that aren't as deep.
But that's why it's supposed. Yeah, I don't know, man.
And then you go, you're picking ones for mass consumers. You're not picking the actual best.
Yeah.
You're picking the one that the most people would literally say is the best.
That's not the point.
Not people that enjoy the whiskey or the gin or the whatever are gonna actually say is the best.
I guess. It is a weird thing. I do think that you're right. I do think that they should have
more consolidated
drinkers for their categories.
Yeah.
And then I think realistically the other problem it solves is like your palate getting blown out.
Yeah.
Because
you're not
now
tasting 1,000.
You have to taste
150
over 4 days.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right. I would really like to turn off the Wi-Fi so it stops trying to use it.
We might have a blip, is what you're saying?
But it might go down, and I don't really want it to go down.
But you're going to have to, because it is fucking shitting the bed.
It's just all over the place.
So timeout. We might have a quick delay.
I'm going to move the truck.
All right, I'm going to go move it. I'm going to pee in the passenger seat, though. I'm glad about 100 feet, because there's about 50 sitting
Well,
right
I didn't unspiral it either, so it's a little longer, but... All right. Hopefully... I'm going to disable this. Give us 1 sec. If it blips, I'm sorry. Alright, we should be back. If we're back, please let me know in the chat. Hopefully it... Sean just went to puke. No, dude, Sean just went to fight somebody. You know, typical Sean stuff, dude. We don't monetize these.
Perfect, thank
We
God.
cannot monetize these.
Thank God.
This is how we get monetization taken off our account. It's by monetizing these streams.
Well, I just said puke out my dick, so...
Okay.
If there's anything that will...
We got a few your backs. Thank you, everybody. So hopefully it's more consistent. Somebody actually said it looked fine through all that. So I don't know.
There's no way. His internet was pinging some real bad numbers.
Yeah, I didn't...
Apparently everyone...
It was fine earlier.
All 9 people that have his fucking internet provider... I'm not going to throw people under the fucking bus, but it's Parrish.
We paid $4,000 to have it. Throw them under the fucking bus.
They all decided to start streaming Hulu, and we couldn't carry this anymore.
All the other local YouTube channels decided to upload.
But thankfully, we took some money and invested in an Ethernet cord. They're super expensive. No one Google how cheap those are.
$8.
$8 for 100 feet.
Expel says it was stuttering. Jackville Blade said it stuttered like 3 times.
Yeah.
That's really not that bad. If we can have the consistency, we'll go with the consistency.
Yeah, I'd rather just take a hot second out of the night and...
Mike Levine said it looked like a Hung Fu movie lip reads. Dude, I'll do an accent wherever you want.
Dude, don't. I can't get demonetized.
Talk about demonetized. Okay.
But we could definitely probably get sued for it, I guess.
Let's go to... Okay, these are 2 big categories. This was a big category because this ended up winning overall. These are, in my opinion, outside of the overall, these are bigger categories.
Oh.
We'll do the Ezra. You want to do the Ezra first or you want to do the Rye first?
Let's do
Rye first?
I'd rather end on a good note.
You don't like the Sagamore? Oh, wow, that's rude, dude. Okay. So, we'll go with the Sagamore.
The what?
Sagamore Spirit Reserve Port Finish Rye Whiskey. Best rye whiskey. Period.
Wow. Look how clean mine is because I actually wiped it out.
You have the cloth, dumbass.
Jesus Christ, you're
I
smelling
don't.
like a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah. There's been 12 whiskeys in a row in
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Gosh.
By the way, Norland cloths. It's probably like a microfiber cloth.
Listen,
they're amazing.
Listen, Expel and I just became best friends, and I don't give a shit what happens.
What did you shit me on me with here?
Expel and I just became the best of friends.
Oh, that was amazing. What did you say?
There's a lot of consistency on this channel. You ready for the rest of it?
Yeah.
One of you has a real palate, and the other one of you fakes it until he makes it. And I know they're not talking about me when he says fakes it until he makes it. Let me line this up. There's no way in hell that that's the right. There's no way in hell. You pour so slow. Like, it's uninteresting. Oh, that wasn't even... Now,
somehow the amount that's on the table
is less.
So much less.
It's less, but you pour like... You know when somebody said Jeremy Clarkson, James May? You pour like James May drives if you watch Top Gear Grand Tour. Like, I just hot and fast.
You know what turned out better, though?
Hard and fast. I agree, but... Expel said truth. I don't know. I don't even know. Expel, listen, you want to come hang out or what? What are you looking for?
Oh, it's Dad's Drinking Bourbon.
Dad's Drinking Bourbon shirt.
Hey.
Dad's Drinking Bourbon. One of the best podcasts in the game, dude.
Here you go.
Do I look super jacked or just
fat? Just fat.
I just want to confirm. I'm down a couple lbs today.
163.
Guess how many carbs I had yesterday?
Probably like, let me guess it. Actual day, 235.
Roughly 7. I felt very sick. I swear to God. I came out here yesterday to lift.
I literally have more than that by 9 a.m. Because every morning I have an onion bagel with cream cheese.
I didn't feel good. I came to lift. I got really lightheaded. All right.
Wait, why do I have a bad palate?
Are you kidding? Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Your palate is a trash panda. You're like the raccoon going through the trash, and I'm the panther chasing the elk down in the fucking African plains, dude.
There are no elk in the African plains.
I don't know what lives out there, but I know that I'm chasing it and eating it. I don't know. I'm having a dinner. Oh,
you're like a giraffe, blissfully unaware until you're getting mauled to death.
Chris Frank said, "You guys are making me happy that I'm sitting here drinking some Wild Turkey Decades. Never had Decades. Only...
Oh, God damn it.
Only Wild Turkey Master's Keep, except the Australian one we haven't had. Have Revival, love it. Have the 17, like it. Never had the Decade.
Grassy Chocolate.
Dude, Michael Levita, V-Taper City. You're going to have a real hard time dealing with my ego pretty soon here, bud.
Please stop.
You're going to have a real hard time. Expel said, dude, you look the same, sort of jacked that I look.
I don't know if you know
I mean
the ego problems that this guy has. I someday need to get his wife on just to literally talk about how bad it is to deal with him.
She'll tell you how needy I am too. It's not good. I am a needy mother.
Like one compliment pretty much is like a million in his mind. It just...
It's because nobody's willing to...
After about 4 compliments, it's unbearable.
Nobody's willing to compliment me because of how I handle them.
Bad.
Like, Ricky will give me a compliment, and then I say something back, and she's like, this is why I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Because you don't deal with them well.
No.
But I'm like, but then I'm just sad. And she's like, yeah, well, don't be an asshole when I compliment you.
One compliment a month should pretty much hold you on to it.
Why? This isn't even in frame right
now. Oh, sorry.
You're the worst. No, perfect.
Right in the middle.
It was perfect. No, it's not.
Right in the middle.
Best Rye Whiskey of San Francisco 2019 awards, which for some reason for some reason they do at the beginning of the year and not the end of the year.
I don't care.
Figure that out. Why would you call it the 2019?
Is Kentucky Owl in it? All right, then just fuck off.
Batch,
I don't give a shit.
2.
You batch 9.
Hold on.
They haven't even invented it yet.
If batch 2 is 2018, so yes, available. I knew. You know what's funny? On others, the first thing I wrote was Kentucky Owl 2. Because I knew it would piss you off.
This is Grassy Chocolate.
You want to know what else is? So this is sourced as well.
This has gotten better.
It's good. No, this is
really
better. Good.
I haven't even tasted it yet.
It's
like right off the nose, it is Grassy Chocolate.
It's cast strength. I like that a lot. Expel said, I think you're my spirit animal. I've sort of fucking gone. Me and Expel are best friends. I've never met him. Best friends.
Is that your wife under a fucking, like, a different profile?
I'm paying her.
Yeah.
I'm paying her several thousands of dollars. Some call it child support.
I was going to say alimony.
All right. Let's see. My best rye would be the Michter's Toasted, but I haven't had Kentucky Owl or Midwinter Night's Dram. So.
Oh my God, Midwinter Night's Dram. I can't even fucking talk right now. That is horrendous.
What do you mean? That's not horrendous.
Ooh.
It's really plummy. Like really plummy.
It's really dark.
Like
that
really
chocolate comes through,
plums.
and that spice is fucking bouncy. I don't like it.
Wow, you're a hater tonight.
I don't like that.
You're just hating?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that being said, it's good and it's interesting, but Kentucky Owl, I'm going to tell you, I knew that this one would be the one that pissed you off. Traverse City Barrel Proof Rye is in this category.
Oh, that.
Kentucky Owl 2 is in this category. Midwinter Night's Dram is in this category.
Midwinter Night's Dram, I love to shit on you for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on this.
It shit sounds that. And then Knob Creek Cast Strength is in this category as well. All of those I actually think are better. These are our palates and our opinions. But I think that all of those are better.
That is a fucking shootout. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Can you imagine, dude?
Take that out of the equation. Whoa. That's a fucking shootout.
Even you're tasting them all blind. Those are some heavy hitters blind. I'll finish this bottle tonight. I don't even give a shit.
Fuck.
I'll die. All right. Do you get it?
All right.
Have any of you had currently aged Taylor Rye?
We have.
Yes. It's right behind us.
It's out of frame, but... Oh, no, it was in frame. Jesus Christ. Yeah. How much better that was.
Oh.
It's like Jesus cried into that fucking bottle a little bit. He did that for a couple bottles, but that's one of them. I refuse to finish that.
I'm gonna go change my pants.
Yeah, I won't fucking drink that. I don't. That is not my palate. Nope. There's something about that just crosses it off, and it's. Yeah.
I get really sick of discussing like batch 1, batch 2 Kentucky Owl.
Oh, they're both good.
And I get sick of like people saying, "Well, the batch 2 is so bad because the batch 1 was so much better." And I'm like, listen,
that's personal preference. They're both just
not.
Up here.
You and I put them next to each other blind. And we preferred different ones, but both of us agreed they were really close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like this.
I know, but everybody's like, batch 1 was incredible, batch 2 was bad.
You're wrong.
It's all
You're
hype.
wrong.
It's hype at that point.
You're basic.
Yeah, you basic. That's true. I despise rye till I tried Kentucky Owl.
That sounds good.
Well, listen, we used to hate rye too.
We did. Probably, I would guess for more than 2 years.
Yeah.
Into our bourbon journey. Even when we first started this channel, we used to talk about how we didn't like rye.
In a lot of videos.
Yeah. If you go back to our really old shit that was awkwardly lit and worse than what it is now, we talked about not liking rye whiskey. Am I wrong?
What a way to pitch it. Awkwardly lit. And what was the other one? Worse than what we have now.
Yeah.
It's like the most self-deprecating description ever.
Dude.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying.
They're not good videos. Like,
I feel like the content was fine.
Yeah, the content was fine, but
the setup was a disaster. We changed it 14 times.
The infrastructure for the delivery was just fucking atrocious. That was when we had a camera that couldn't record in the heat. It just kept dying. We couldn't record more than 8 minutes?
Expel said, honestly, I think video quality has gone down over time.
That's not fucking possible.
That's not.
Their first video was shot in a cell phone.
It was. At a table with no mic.
Yeah. And you could hear like rap music in the background, very loud.
Jeffrey Wax says, at $200 you get no wiggle room. I completely agree with that. But at the $100 to $200 price range,
I'd really drink that.
I still say Kentucky Owl is one of the best things in the $100 to $200 price range for a rye that I've had.
I would rather drink that than I would the Sagamore.
Really? We haven't had this in forever. We never drink this, and we both really liked it.
No, we both really, really like that. I think that's really high corn. There's a really good sweetness about that. Mm-hmm. I bet that's very high corn mash bill.
It's almost like gummy.
Mm-hmm. Great.
That's weird.
That's fantastic, actually.
Okay, let's move on.
So
move on to our last one.
You're
more
of a fan of that one than
Kentucky Owl, Midwinter Night's Dram, both absolutely curb stomp that. In my
and you said something else.
Personal opinion.
3, I thought.
3 what?
3 ryes on the list that we thought were
Not pre-cast rank.
Yeah.
But if you had them blind, I think those are just two different things. Not pre-cast rank than that.
We can do it.
We don't, because I finished it. Remember? You get mad at me every time we talk about Remember? I bought it. I mean, it's acceptable that I finished it. It's like that 4 grain that I paid $40 for. When I finish it, inevitably, it's acceptable. You never threw me a 20 for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not sharing it. Just give me 40 and take it home. All right.
I got 10, 11. I got $12 in my wallet right now. I guess I'll just take the rest. It's already open.
I currently love the new Riff Rye. Have we had it once?
We did.
Yep. It wasn't bad. I like the Will It For You more than I like the new Riff.
The Will It For You is something special on that. They're just a little bit more refined.
Dude, it didn't break. It didn't break. I smacked the
table.
Dude,
that hit pretty fucking hard.
That was solid. Nope. You already put it over here.
Yeah, all right. I'm glad you've now stole my glass. So I'll get another
That was mine, bud.
No.
That was the one in the middle of the table.
Okay, you now have 2 over there. That one was mine.
All right, the big boy. I would say that this is one of the most prestigious awards of the year. Best straight bourbon. Period. Nothing else to it. You just did this, and it didn't work. It didn't go well. Okay. Oh, see, it wasn't as pretty that time, was it? Didn't turn out as well.
Didn't Dan pour?
There's
more whiskey on this table than what you did still.
Yeah.
And I just fucking sloshed her in there. I don't know what you do.
That's weird.
You just get all
New
this.
Riff Rye single barrel should be out any week here. New Riff Rye single barrels seem to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Riff is good at putting stuff together.
They are.
And I think that once it gets older, I think that that's going to be like a huge contender.
Maturation is going to do a shit ton for that company. They're already putting together some pretty good low year or like low age whiskey.
I'm going to have to eat after I drink this.
Why?
Because it smells so much like corn nuts. It's insane. Like sweetened corn nuts.
Is it like fighting cock level of?
Maybe more.
I don't know.
You don't think so? I'm not saying it smells young.
Grapes.
What? Okay, smell mine. Let me smell yours.
You had a dirty ass glass, you know that, right?
These are wildly different.
You know you had a dirty ass
These are
glass,
wildly different. For real.
Holy shit. I tried to do this.
Did you smell mine though?
Yeah,
that's corn nuts.
Shit.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm like,
I tried to do this earlier and someone shit on me for it.
No, not me. I don't fuck up.
One of our viewers is like, yeah, my palate, or the glass was dirty. That's what it was. Come on forward.
Todd's in here, and Todd says, by the way, what was in the sample you sent me with the autograph with the Bourbon Junkies t-shirt? That was actually Mayor Pingree. I think that was Jolene. That was the store pick.
It was.
Is it 12 year?
Yeah.
12 year Mayor Pingree MGP 11? 11 year.
It's this fine guy right there. We got Jolene in the back. We got a nice single barrel 11 year.
There you go. Yep. That's what was in that sample. Dude, so Todd, I saw pictures of all your bookers and all your store picks and all your stuff.
Good for you.
Sean and I are sitting here talking like, what do we send him?
Yeah. That came down to like looking at your shelves and you had a shit ton
I'm
of
like,
stuff.
I don't want to send him something he already has.
But that one was one that was like, he probably didn't have this, like, not even MGP wise, but like as a store pick.
It doesn't come out of
MGP,
that doesn't leave Michigan, so he hasn't had it. That was kind of our thing was like he couldn't have. Jolene didn't leave Michigan.
Okay.
So like that was
literally Michigan pick.
Yeah, Todd said it was good in all caps. Thanks. Hey, thank you. Though that's why we sent it to you because you're cool. Thanks for the support and stuff, man.
Grapey peanut butter.
Brett said just missed out on a bottle of Old Ezra. Curious how that one is. So now that it's not that one,
yeah,
significantly less corn nutty. I'm very happy.
I was like, dude, what are you smelling?
Michael Levita said, "Damn, my wife thinks you sound like Seinfeld. Give me a what's the deal with these people?" Listen, somebody said that to me before, which is weird. Is that weird?
Seinfeld?
Yeah, one person in my life has said that to me.
What's the deal?
It wasn't it's not my voice, but it's like the way I phrased a sentence. They're like, wow, that sounds just like Seinfeld. Is that weird? That's weird.
Disposition?
Are you just coming up with new words?
No, that's an actual word.
I know it is. I don't know what it means.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't read the...
Why don't you Google what I just said? So you can learn a new word.
Oh, let's see.
I'm still on board with that. It's like a grapey peanut butter.
If you guys watch Thursday's video, you can hear us sing in sync. Spoiler alert.
Holy shit! No, that didn't get cut out.
Oh, that did not. So I didn't play the whole 4 minutes, but I did play a chunk. So felt like it was important that you saw some of it. It was a nightmare.
Hopefully, I'm out to hear so you can hear me.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. No, because Chris was, because he's smart, because he sang in a choir. You and I are dumbasses, and we didn't. So we were like in our like, how far inside of our mouths could you put things?
For you, pretty far. For anything like your mother. Now.
Okay. You said grapes, purple or red or green or whatever you call them.
Red grapes, grapey peanut butter.
I don't hate that. Grape jelly and peanut butter. Nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. I'm not against that.
It tastes like that. It's got a bit of ethanol in the nose.
How does Jerry Seinfeld say, "What's the deal with these people"? That's gonna bother me. How does he say that?
I'll Google it for you.
What's the deal with these people? Is that how he says it?
Yeah, not even close.
How does he say it?
There's a tone.
Okay. Why? Hear me out. Why would you buy the cheaper early times when you could buy this?
There's a cheaper early times?
It's like 12 or 15.
Oh God, no! I'm gonna take this home soon because I just finished mine.
I know where more is that. It's $22. You can afford it. I'm sure you could swing it. You need some help. You need some help. We have a little bit of Patreon money if you need it that bad.
Yeah, I would love it.
All right. Juan says, "How is it, guys?"
Here's every Jerry Seinfeld. What's the
I don't
deal with
want
these
all
people?
of them. Just give me one, real quick.
What's the deal with Aquaman?
Nope, that's not. That's
Could he go on the
that's
land,
George.
or was he just restricted
We'll get there.
I think I saw him on land a couple times.
Oh my God, his tone.
okay.
What?
You got to get away from it. We can't watch Seinfeld on our live stream.
I thought it was just gonna be Jerry Seinfeld
that
saying,
was George
"What's the
saying,
deal?
"What's the deal with these people?"
What's the deal?"
Okay.
You,
Love the bottle and bond. That's what I was saying earlier. He loves the bottle and bond early times a lot.
yeah, that's probably my number one go-to.
$22. It's a liter. It doesn't get
It's like
a lot.
24 nowadays.
It doesn't get a lot cheaper for the amount of money you're gonna spend.
No, 400 proof, like it really fits my flavor profile of being like really fruity, forward. Dan will say floral.
Very floral. The more it opens up, the more floral it got.
Yeah,
so.
I really enjoy that a lot.
Old Ezra, 7.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Best. Was it straight bourbon?
All right.
Period.
What else we got, Dan?
It won, dude.
What else we got?
You want? What are we comparing it to?
Mm-hmm.
Bullet barrel strength. We enjoyed this more, I think.
It was a Bullet was like a butterscotch bomb. The one we have.
It, but I think we like this more. Here's the one that's weird for me. Old Forester 1910 and 20. I don't know. That comes down to preference. Oh. They're different things. They're wildly different things.
We had 1920 tonight, though.
This is a low proof, 117. 20's 115.
It's a higher proof.
But this is a barrel strength. This is a real barrel strength.
I mean, okay, so...
In 1920 is not.
This
is like a
the Raider breed I'm hooked on right now is 116.8.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Yep.
I now have a bottle and a quarter at home because I opened it and was like, I'm not a big fan. And then you were like, no, people are losing their minds about this. It's like, what? I have one open on my shelf. I don't really like that much. Went back to it, it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Got another one, and I've been blowing through that bottle now.
Have you?
Yeah. It has opened up to just an amazing, amazing flavor. Gabby even drinks it now.
Really?
That is amazing. And it's very reminiscent of this. It's just like that sweet peanut buttery flavor. I like that a lot.
This is like corny peanut butter now. That's what I'm getting. I get a little bit less of I get the fruit a little bit, but it's getting less than it was before.
Move more towards that that corny.
Yeah. Or almost like
almost
nutty.
dusty. It's a good bottle. That's one. I mean, Jesus, let me look.
Yeah, it's
out of this entire lineup, that's the one I'd probably recommend first.
It's peanut butter and jelly. It's $45.
It beats everything here.
Whoa.
For $45.
Really? Yeah, this is $80.
Mm-hmm. You think
I can almost get 2 of those for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's worth twice the value of that?
This fits my palate more.
Okay.
But I can have 2 of those for that. That makes it a little bit more difficult. I really like the McKenna a lot. Honestly, I really like the McKenna a lot. It's definitely not my favorite whiskey.
That
but
one
I like
I'm not a super big fan of. I've liked more McKennas than I've liked that one.
Okay. I would buy
every other McKenna. I have one at home. You've opened several. That one's probably
4.
one of my least favorite ones I've had. Yeah.
I've had 4 of them probably.
Yeah.
4 open at least.
And there's only 2 open now.
I had 3 open at the same time before only one's left. I mean, like, so the thing about this is, if I can get 1910, I would definitely buy 10 over this. But 1910 is like, 1910 was made for my mouth. Does that, you know what I'm saying? At
that point, I'm just buying 1920.
But that being said, I feel like 1920 fits a wider profile of people's palates than 1910 does. 1920 is significantly less controversial than 10.
Yeah. We reopened 20 tonight.
This is cheaper than 20, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is $20.
20 is $60. This is 45.
Yeah.
So 15. I go 20.
Yeah.
I'd probably go 1920.
Yeah, because we just had 20 earlier, and realistically, it was just all aroundly better.
Mm-hmm.
Had a better nose, had a better palate, and I really like this. Peanut butter and jelly, through and through.
Okay. That's all of the ones we have.
Yeah, I have nothing else to go off on that.
So the one thing that I wrote down was, the thing I was surprised about the San Francisco Awards is there's no finished whiskey category.
Wait, what? Really?
Nope. There's no finished bourbon category. That's what I should say. There's no finished bourbon category. That's why there's no finished rye category. That's why that port won best rye. Isn't that weird?
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
That doesn't...
I feel like there are enough...
That does not belong in the same echelon as...
I know you know.
Or Midwinter.
Midwinter.
Or...
okay, 2019.
Elijah Craig. No, wait. Yeah.
Let me see here. Because maybe there was... So, Belle Mead Honey won an award.
Yeah, it's finished bourbon.
Was it?
Yeah, and that's now selling for like $600 a bottle.
That was selling for a lot before.
Excuse you. Excuse you.
Okay, let me find it here.
What about the Alada Wild Turkey Rare Breed?
Straight bourbon, small batch bourbon.
1920.
Best special barrel. Okay, they call it special barrel. That's dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. I was wrong. So Belle Mead Honey won that. We don't have any of that.
I will never get any of that.
We don't have
any
of that.
I could buy a W.O. Weller.
Almost. Just about. It'd be a close enough trade. What's the $50, $100 difference at this point? That's outrageous.
$650 versus $700.
Listen, Angel's Envy Cask, still to this day, is one of my favorite whiskeys I've ever had.
It's $200. You know what? It's well worth that $200.
Man, I feel like it is. It's so weird because it doesn't go for any more in secondary.
We literally put that against some of our favorites.
Yeah.
And it destroyed for finished bourbon.
It stopped everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
That was not one that we A-B'd first and second. We A-B'd second and third.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Jack of all Blades says they need to update current times. Finished is the new thing. I think... So I was a little bit wrong. They call it special barrel. That's why I didn't see it, but...
Like...
So special barrel...
Paying $600 for a bottle secondary...
No.
That sells for... I don't even fucking know. Well...
You watch this silver or what? What's the Wild Turkey Master's Keep bottle to get? Haven't had decades... Without having decades.
Revival.
I would say Revival every time.
Yeah.
I would say Revival every time.
We have 17 and Revival, and I think Revival destroys 17.
Here's the thing. I've had decades, so have you. Do you remember this? There's no way you remember it. When did we have decades?
It's your mother's house.
Diamond Jim's. Years ago. $22. $22 for a pour of decades. Years ago?
But you lived at Badura Road.
Yeah, Levi wasn't there for it either. And we went to Diamond Jim's with Levi. Well,
6 years?
Yeah.
Probably 6 years.
22
because
bucks
I remember trying to walk in, and then there was live music, and I said,
Yeah. It was $22 a pour, and we weren't really into whiskey then, so I don't have a fair judgment. But Revival, I remember the last time I had 17. It wasn't that long ago, and I don't love it. I just like it.
Jesus, Mother Mary, Joseph Christ, that sounds amazing. It's full too. Oh my God, I do love their stoppers though.
There's an Australian Wild Turkey Masters Keep that's 1896 or 1796 or something like that. And someday I'd like to have it.
I don't need to taste them.
No. Someday I'd like to have it to have all of them, but I've heard a lot of people say Decades and 17 were better than that. I've heard more people say Decades is better than that, and I know if you like finished whiskey, Revival's the one to get. If you don't, from the sounds of it, Decades is the one to get.
This is a like a deep red raspberry chocolate oak finished. Son of a bitch.
Whiskey Baron Safel.
Jesus Christ, dude. Just give your snaz a fucking.
Oh, it smells like a fruit roll up. Oh my gosh. That smells like the most fruit roll up thing ever.
Red raspberry man.
I swear to God, if you just ask me about one of these little fucking bottles that I can't get, I'm triggered, man. Listen to me right now. Todd just asked, you know those little 375s I was posting about to Sean Opperman?
Those are the best ever, though.
Can you listen for a second?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
I can do.
Just try.
Do
really, you can't.
Yeah, I have to complain about my life and then listen to Gabby. So I do this all the time. She's definitely not in this goddamn thing.
There's these little bottles of 375s.
Oh,
I told you they were made by Wild Turkey.
Yep.
I asked Sean if you could get them in Michigan, and we can't.
Yeah.
Todd just said, "Have you had them?"
No.
I want them so bad. I want them so bad, and we can't get them here.
You don't understand the impulse control on this.
Oh, it doesn't exist. The control doesn't exist. The impulsiveness is high. Do you know how much those bottles are each in Kentucky? 50-ish, 45-ish. They're 375s.
Guess 60.
So they're not cheap, but everybody says they're awesome. I want them so bad. He just said, "Oh, you know, I had a customer give me one as a gift." That's cool, man. For real, good for you. Unfortunately, I want both of them so bad because the label, I think those are two of the coolest labels in whiskey. They're so cool.
I think you should have 17. I don't know the last time you've actually drank it.
What about all the Japanese only aged state of Wild Turkey? I've never had Japanese Wild Turkey. I'd like to try Cheesy Gold Foil.
Yeah.
That's the one. If I could pick any Wild Turkey ever,
I think that's one that people actually trade hot and heavy because it's actually good.
I would. That would be the one. If I could have one Wild Turkey, that would be the one.
Outside of U.S. market, you're saying?
Brandon said Brandon.
Which Brandon?
The Brandon.
The Brandon.
Our Brandon.
All right.
Yeah.
That guy.
Brandon said, "You talking about Bond and Lillard? Dad picked one up."
Oh,
I'm so happy right now. Oh. It's probably empty. He's like, "Yeah, let me send you the picture
he
of the
picked
empty
one up.
bottle."
It's an empty bottle. Shreds.
Yeah, I am talking Bond and Lillard, and then the other one. What was the other one called?
They lie.
The WB Still. Japanese blends. We've had the gold and the straight from the barrel, not the black or the red or the silver.
I will never pay for the green or the silver. Well, the silver is.
You did the same thing. I'm in the NFL. That was too. Call me Odell Beckham right now.
I will not.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I did the exact same thing earlier because of how heavy that the stopper is. You're just not ready for it.
Bond and Lillard number 2. I have number 1 and Old Bright. You have both of those? Damn. None of that cool
feel
stuff.
like people are so much cooler than us in this game.
Todd's like, "Hey, you guys have micro penises? Let me show you this hammer." Whack. You know what I mean? Just lays it out.
Why'd you do that?
Because I didn't want them in my way when I crushed the table with my giant dick.
Why'd you touch them all left and then back right? Get them out of the way to the right.
I don't think I did that.
No, you did.
Dude, Chris just said I got a bottle in Learn in Ohio last week. I'm so excited. No, he's here. It's our Chris. That's our Chris. That means he'll probably let us try a little bit of it.
Why does he get so many cool bottles?
I don't know, because he's good at it. Brandon's willing to drive all over the state all the time.
Jeez, I love those corks. Do you try that?
What?
17.
I mean, I've had it. I've had about that much.
Tonight, have you tried that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like salty cherries. I just had a pretzel, that's why. It's still in my mouth. Ooh. Oh, that finished out nice. That finished out sexy. That's a delicate, fruity little gal.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
It feels so light compared to everything we had tonight.
Richie's Eve. There's a bottle of each of those been sitting in a little liquor store kind of near me for months.
Each of what?
Those 375s I want. I'm buying them for the label. I don't care about the whiskey inside. I want to open them. I've heard good things, but I'm buying them because of the label. It's super cool. It's your first time or second?
Who the fuck texted me
Yeah, it's late.
10:30. I bet. I'll give you. It's probably Aaron.
Chris says next tasting. That's what Chris said.
No, it's Gabby.
You know what? Tell her.
Go to bed.
Hey, tell Gabby.
What?
She wasn't watching. Was she watching?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. It's acceptable. Night, Gabby.
She said, going to bed, turn it off.
Why do you call each other goose?
Gooses?
Yeah. I know the hand thing. I don't need to see the hand thing. Why do you call? Where'd it come from?
Gooses.
Huh.
They made for life.
Oh, you're so gay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so gay. Dude, you know what? So do you and your boyfriend, dude. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh, gosh. Did you guys hear some of the new Wild Turkey 101 Juice at 12? I haven't. I have heard. Gabby said brat. That's amazing. She hasn't commented this whole time. I said night to her, and then I called you gay. I didn't say anything bad about her. I'm on her side right now.
Well, she did not turn it off yet.
Road trip from Michigan to Party Source to get some good stuff. Is Party Source Kentucky?
We've gone to a couple of party stores.
Somebody said consistent 39 people watching, and we appreciate it and don't understand it. You ever been confused?
Yeah.
I live my life in a state of confusion. So here's the thing. Some of the rare breed stuff, this is why Sean has the other bottle of rare breed, is the LL-F or G?
It's LL/G.
Same thing.
Don't get LL/F.
If you find an LL dash, don't buy it.
Definitely don't buy it. You're getting AIDS.
Yeah, but
the LL/G, way better. It is usually older bottles or older barrels. Sorry.
Both are yeah.
No.
I told him that, but you know it's not a big deal.
I
messaged him. I'm like, if you find this, supposedly there's one at the store you're at right now. So I bought it.
And then I looked into it, and the internet told us both.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly older barrels.
Party Source is the largest liquor store in the U.S., Newport, Kentucky. Hey, how did we not know that when
we were in Newport?
How close is that to where we went? Where'd we
I don't
go?
fucking know. How close is Traverse City to Detroit?
4.5 hours.
Could be the same fucking thing.
Oh, Gabby said I commented earlier. You missed it.
What an asshole.
I'm sorry. How did I miss it? I came in the first time you poured whiskey all over the table. Wow, that's how I missed it. Because it's very hard to
We were high on fumes. We were just bombing.
Trevor says I have an LL/G. So the LLG.
That's good shit.
I think it drinks too hot. I like the F more.
Pussy.
I mean, we know now that everybody trusts my palate.
I don't know why.
Because I've been able to identify whiskeys with no information off the top of my head.
So have I. And then you cut it out because you used to edit all the videos.
You're such a liar. I leave them in.
Look at his fucking smile when he's at the right. You're such a liar.
I left in me straight botching some shit too, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you. That's how you made it up.
What was that one? It was American Prairie. Remember? And I'm like, this is rye for sure.
You kept off me getting shit right, and then you botching shit. And that's how you...
I didn't ever edit out you getting things right, ever. Now, did I put more emphasis on you getting things wrong? 1,000%. I remember we did, I think it was a whiskey war, and I remember editing in Trump saying, wrong. Every time you said something that you were sure about. Because in our whiskey wars, you used to go, I know this is that. I know this is that. And I would edit in shit. You used to be more confident, that's for sure. That's the truth.
And then I realized I know nothing.
Trevor said, it's my first ever rare breed. It's seriously one of, if not my favorites. Rare breed.
Is it 116.8 proof?
Rare breed is, yeah, it is. That was
the LLG.
Yeah, it was. He has an
that
LLG.
is.
Well, the LLF is a 116.82. It's just a different patch.
All right. I didn't know they mixed them the exact same.
I didn't either, but mine is an F and it's 116.8. But they have the collars around them, so it makes sense. They put the proof on the collar, so they probably batch them all down to.
Because mine that I now have 2 of, I'd way rather have than yours.
What?
I have 2 of the LLGs for 01 LLF.
Yeah.
I'd way rather have mine.
Yeah, you said yours the first time. That makes way more sense now.
I'd rather have mine than yours.
I know, and I'd rather have mine. Yeah, I actually liked the G. I just thought it drank really... Normally rare breed doesn't drink hot.
No.
That's one of the things about rare breed. But that one seemingly
you get a really easy drinking batch proof whiskey.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I think that rare breed is one of the better... We don't talk about it a lot. It's one of the better values in whiskey.
Easily.
Yeah. You want to know what's super creepy is how much that mic is moving for there not being any airflow in here. I think this place is haunted as shit or what? That's so creepy, dude. That's moving a lot. Like it's wiggling, which doesn't make any sense. All right, cool. Where would I find LL/G or LL/F?
There's shit in your attic, bro.
There's a laser code that I think there's raccoons up there. So there's a laser code on the bottom. It's on the bottom, but not the bottom, like not this bottom, the bottom side.
Look at that.
It's never gonna focus on a laser code, so
No,
just
it
point
won't,
to
but
the
even
general
point it
vicinity of it. I'll tell you when you're there. You're not there yet.
Holy shit. Oh, there it is. It's literally rubbed off on yours.
Okay.
But it's right down in there.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
I can almost kind of see his laser code, but it is fucking dirty as hell because you're a fucking monster. But I can see LLF.
What the fuck?
L0.
Yeah, we're good, man. No, we get it.
Oh, okay.
No, only the first 4.
Yeah, so right over here.
Only LL/ and then the letter matter, apparently, supposedly. So, Todd says, have y'all had any mic drop or Old Baldy? You want to answer that for him? Hey, how many questions are you going to ask that are going to upset me tonight? I don't give a shit that Old Baldy was blended in a dirty trash can. Supposedly it's the best. I'm so on board with whiskey just being good. I don't care where it came from. I don't care who made it. We actually haven't had either of those things.
Allegedly.
Mic Drop was another MGP. Another big MGP hitter.
Store pick that was like 11 years.
A hitter.
Yeah. That apparently destroyed worlds.
Gosh. Mic Drop, 1 and batch 2 together. 1 bottle each went for $2,000 pretty recently on secondary. Yeah. I think Mic Drop batch 1 was worth like 600 or something now. 400 to 600, somewhere in that range. But then batch 2 was so few bottles, it was like $1,200.
It's short barrel.
Outrageous, man.
MGP just killing the fucking game. Yeah. That still blows my mind.
You know what's cool? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Ruffino from Valentine, I think it's in the Thursday video because it's in my head. He was talking about how he's like, MGP is one of the big companies that I'll never take issue with because they do such a good job. It's quality product.
Oh yeah.
Consistently. You know what I'm saying? Which is really weird. It's really like...
Look at what they're winning.
Well, I think most of the thing...
It's their label winning over and over and over, just in different facets of the spirits world.
The theory is when things get mass produced, they become worse quality.
Yeah.
That's the theory.
Yeah.
And generally, it's a stereotype because of the truth.
Yeah, because your variability to keep the same product goes up and up.
You might cut some corners.
As well, like You can have one bad batch in 10, or you can have, 10 batches in
that's
100,
true too.
or 100 batches in 1,000. So your margin for error goes up and up and up.
I think on top of that, because I agree with that, but I think on top of that, you're like, listen, we're making 10,000 barrels. We're not making 50. Well, yeah, just fill that one a little less. Yeah. 10,000. It's not 50. Now the things you're changing are much less drastic too. So I feel like it allows you to cut like a corner here and there. But like he was saying, MGP, I don't know if they're cutting corners. I don't know what they're doing. I just know they're doing a hell of a job.
They're not cutting corners.
He was saying the same thing.
They are fulfilling orders for the next 25 years of shit that like people just want their product because they know they're getting a quality product.
If MGP right now,
I can't even shit on them for people sourcing their whiskey or sourcing their gin or sourcing their vodka. Why?
Listen, if you and I could afford to source a barrel of MGP,
I would.
It would be somewhere.
It'd be over
in
there.
Your basement, realist. Oh, we want the temperature swings. So it'd be in here somewhere.
Yeah, it'd be right over there.
Just real. That's a real talk. They don't even sell single barrels anymore. But also the other thing is
their min order's really high.
It'd be really interesting to see if MGP put out their own label. It would absolutely murder everything right now.
Why? They're making too much money off people just buying.
This is what I'm wondering. I'm wondering how much are they charging per barrel? For how much can you? Let's say one of the Pingree bottles was like, let's call it 100 bottles. On it? This barrel, it's a short barrel. It's 100 bottles. Mayor Pingree's $90, right? Blue or black label, $90. Mm-hmm. Blue label single barrel, so we'll call it 90 for a blue label. They got 100 of those. MGP goes, we have that 100 bottle barrel over there, and it's really good. It's 150 each. You don't think that's gonna sell? Dude, it's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much they charge Pingree.
You gotta wonder what their margins are.
Yeah.
Versus what they're selling to.
Yeah, man. But it's interesting to think about, even if MGP put out their own label and still did all the sourcing, how much money do people have? That's how much.
So that might be where they're really weak is sourcing.
Who?
MGP. They can get into that game, but it costs money.
Sure.
Right now, they're in a distribution of their own. They're not gonna be like, hey, you know what? You don't make a lot of money doing this.
You don't think they have every connection they'd want, though? You know what I'm saying? I feel like because of how big they are, they have any connection they could want. There is some reason that they're not doing it. There's a reason that they're not doing it. I guarantee there is a... we can speculate, but there's a reason they're not doing it that they have thought about.
I would guarantee people are paying them enough money through all their customers to not go their own brand.
Well, but the thing is Valentine's...
They're charging a premium for everything
they are, but Valentine still has to make money on their bottle.
Exactly.
So Valentine sells a bottle for $90.
Their premium has to be high enough that it does not fiscally make sense for them to be their own brand.
It's so weird. There's something. Something's going on.
But there's also a name behind every brand that sells. So they have to market their own brand.
I don't think they have to market it.
You think that?
No, because I think everybody else is doing it for them.
Yeah.
I think Valentine and Blom and Boone County...
They don't have trademarks to their own... those names. Yeah, they have to come with their own
that's
name.
Not a big deal. They call it MGP. Literally. You know what I'm saying?
They could.
Yeah. They already have that name. That's already theirs.
They also probably have contracts with a lot of fucking people through many years and shit like that. They can still
source. Don't stop sourcing. Or don't stop, letting people source from you. Heaven Hill sources under Heaven Hill.
It's a bad blood thing,
Dickel sources under Dickel.
It's a bad blood thing.
I don't know.
So you want
other people do it.
No one sources, right, as a majority.
As much.
And then wants to try and turn against the majority.
What do you mean?
So MGP sources fucking everyone.
Yeah.
They have to turn against fucking everyone.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
They can't
listen, Valentine. You still get your product, and you can still sell it in Michigan. That's the thing. Is a lot of these places
they can't keep that flow of bottles.
Oh, I bet they can, dude. I bet they can.
There's no fucking way.
Think about how much mic drop there was.
All right, decent amount.
There's been no. There's been 2 batches ever, and both batch 2 was tiny. Batch 1 was like a few thousand bottles.
Okay, yeah.
So not even 1,000 barrels.
That's a decent amount.
I mean.
For a limited
small
batch.
There were 15,000 Old Forester bottles this year. Birthday.
different.
But for sure. But so the idea is there's Mike. So Mike drops like a smaller one, but you can still do these really limited things. That doesn't.
So you're wanting them to do very limited things inside of their
brand.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So MGP puts out 2 releases a year.
Okay.
Don't mass produce it. Don't mass produce your own thing.
Yeah.
Make them limited and special.
Okay. I
Make
thought you
your
were
own
trying
mic
to say that they're gonna go completely independent from everyone.
They are twice a year or something. Twice a year is hypothetical, but just they have 2.
They pick their markets.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I feel like they could murder the game.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I'd buy it. We wouldn't. It's Indiana, so it's not far from us. It might come to
There's got to be contracts against
cool.
it. That's all I could assume. The only thing I can assume is there literally has to be contracts against them doing that, or else they'd be doing it.
I don't think they're dumb enough to sign contracts that they can't sell their own whiskey. There are smart people over at MGP. You know what I'm saying? It's so big.
Man. What do you think to be doing it?
Jeffrey Wax says MGP does release their own stuff. 8 and Sand in Rossville on the Rye is MGP.
Straight.
Don Holland said he's taking off. See you, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you hanging out.
It's labeled straight MGP?
8 in Sands. Sand.
Oh, I heard it.
Really?
I heard it. Yeah.
I want to look it up.
That's on the blow up because everything that is MGP is fucking blowing up right now. On secondary, just straight through the moon.
8 and Sands whiskey.
I heard that.
Okay, well that's a terrible.
It is.
That's a terrible label.
It is.
That's a horrendous. It's a train, but it's the front of a train and it looks like shit.
That's why MGP ain't marketing and selling their own shit, because their marketing division is shit.
So like Expel said, just make a shill company to represent your MGP brand nobody knows about. That's what I thought happened with Mic Drop.
Yeah.
I thought that's what happened because I think on the front of Mic Drop it said MGP or something.
Yeah, when that one fucking hit, we thought that's what it was. It was like, oh, MGP is selling their own shit.
Yeah. Brian Campbell says, what do you think of Heaven's Door? Have not had it. It's too expensive, is what I think. Haven't had it. Maybe it's not, but it's expensive for us to just
$80,
buy.
$80, $90? Okay. We'll call it an $80 entry fee. Eesh.
Richie says MGP is to the U.S. what? I'm about to fuck this up. Kale Illa is to Scotland?
Huh?
They must source Scotch.
Huh? I don't know. It's hard to just pay $80 for a bottle. You're like, eh.
It is.
Eh.
It's hard to pay. So, this might not be right, but it's hard to pay $80 for a bottle that came from a musician or a band or something like that. When it's like, so what you're telling me is if we had enough money, we could just get in a whiskey and just pop an $80 price tag on a bottle now?
You want to grab that Long Branch?
That was only $40 though. See, that's the thing is I'm willing to jump in at $40.
Yeah.
I'm willing to try it out.
That's fair.
I'm willing to try it out 50 or 60 maybe.
Heaven's Door, I think their rye, is that the cheapest?
I don't know. My Bourbon Journey just joined. What's up, man? How's it going?
I think they have like 3 different price points. I think their rye is the cheapest, but don't quote me on that. I'm probably most definitely wrong. And to throw something out as a $70 to $80 price tag is asking a lot nowadays. You, like Dan said, you throw something out at a $40 price tag or even $60. I'm much more enabled to just throw a toe into it and be like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll throw that at. $80.
That's a lot. Well, you can get 1920 for 60 pretty consistently. You can get, I don't know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. When you go over
whiskey,
60,
that you can get for that price tag. It's asinine.
You jump into 60s, you're starting to fight some heavyweights. You're starting to get into some shit.
That's not even honey barrels that will win awards and shit. You're actually fighting good whiskey. Jesus.
Jeffrey says MGP is good at whiskey, bad at marketing. I don't know if you've seen it. Here you go. You look at it. It's horrendous.
I've seen that.
That looks like something I made myself without any help.
Yeah. After they went through the that's why it makes so much more sense. So when the San Francisco Awards came out, people were selling this for a shit ton.
No, well it's MGP.
It makes sense. Like I had no idea.
I wonder if it's good.
And then I started looking into it. I was like, oh, it's MGP.
The weird thing is, you can't tell me.
It's literally just MGP. It was like, why would I ever pay that price for that MGP label when I can go somewhere else and get almost the exact same thing for an MGP label?
Yeah. Whiskey Quest says, "Sup, junkies? Found you guys through Bourbon Sane. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's super cool. We did a collab.
We like Chris a lot.
We did a collab with Chris. A week and a half ago now. The last video came out on last Thursday. New video finishing up that part 2, which will be a little bit more of the interview, but it's all whiskey based this time.
Yeah.
And then like
karaoke
us going to the bar and hanging out with him outside of the interview.
Yeah.
That's this Thursday.
So, coming back to MGP, also, they source so much shit under almost the exact same mash bill. And, like, just that whole, like, the amount that they sell is just asinine. And you can always find something that is very close, if not the exact same thing, under a different label. I don't know if they can ever break off onto it.
They could, because they pick their honey barrels for themselves. That's how you do it. You do it twice a year. You pick you gather like 10 each time.
Yeah, but all those people are gonna stop fucking buying it.
No, they aren't. You think, because here's the thing. This is why they won't stop buying it, because Heaven Hill
they'll lose their entire line.
Heaven Hill's not big enough. Heaven Hill, Barton, and Dickel, not only do they not have like the profiles that people are looking for all the time, but they don't have the amount to source MGP has, right?
You're talking about Heaven Hill has the best bottle of bourbon you can buy.
Okay. So anyways, they don't have the amount to cover MGP. So everybody can't leave MGP because they won't have enough. Those 3.
So they're going to piss off enough companies to
they aren't.
Source them out.
They aren't. Because, so let's pretend somebody's like, I want to leave MGP. Let's pretend Valentine says, we want to leave MGP. So does Blum, so does Boone County, so does everybody else under the sun, right? Then, what are you going to do? You can't cover your overhead now while you age your own whiskey. Because Heaven Hill's out of whiskey. Barton's out of whiskey. MGP has a monopoly. Realistically, they have a monopoly right now. So put your own 2 out every year. Sell them for $200 a pop. Stoley's doing it with Kentucky Owl. Confiscated's like $120 to $150 right now, and so it's selling for $250 all day on secondary.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a reason they're not doing it. There's something that I don't know about that's making them not do it, but it just seems interesting.
They have enough lucrative offers that it does not make sense for them to break relationship with what they have.
So many people. Hold on. Let me find out where it's at.
Let's see where we're at.
Rossville is MGP's own rye. There it is. That name. I do not want to slaughter your name. Sean is so drunk. LOL.
I'm actually not.
Sipsy Russell. Super drunk. Hold on, wait.
So they've actually never been a part of a live stream where I've gotten ham slammed. It's a problem.
Scott from My Bourbon Junkies says, give Sean some water.
So Dan, you
bro, it's because when you tell stories, when you get drunk, you slow down.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Also, when you get tired, you slow down. Sean's brain operates at different paces depending on what state he's in.
So Dan usually has a very good understanding of how drunk I am through a night. And Dan, how am I doing?
Absolutely hammered.
I knew that was going to come.
I don't know what you want.
All right. So you want to tell a real
I mean, Gabby's not in here. You drank most of your Gatorade now.
Yeah.
He's a little guy. Like, he can't handle as much whiskey. You know what I mean?
I hate you so much. I hate everyone so much.
We need a pretzel company to sponsor Sean. That's so on point. Listen, these are made in Michigan, right? Are Better Made Michigan?
Yes.
Better Made is in Michigan. Listen, Better Made, you know, we're both Michiganders. You guys, us. We're both, you guys are huge. You know, some people watch our videos and stuff. I wouldn't hate a pretzel sponsorship. We buy your guys' pretzels like crazy. Whiskey Quest says, haha, karaoke. Drunk karaoke is the best. I hope we get to see that. So here's the thing. It was a long song, probably like 4.5 minutes, and I'm not going to put you guys through 4.5 minutes of the song. So there's probably like I don't even know if there's a full minute of that karaoke in that video.
I hope not.
There's a good, I mean, I watch it, I'm like, this is hard to watch. That's how I cut it.
Might have the entire video. I don't know what his wife shot.
No, we have the entire video.
Oh, do we?
I'll throw it on Patreon or something, maybe.
You would have to pay
Ricky,
way too much.
I got home and Ricky...
The payoff of that video is going to be way too much.
Yeah, you're going to be in the 100...
Jesus. Whew.
Richie says, I like karaoke but can't sing. I don't like karaoke.
Dan,
I sing in my truck.
I didn't actually know that Dan had never done karaoke.
It's in the video. You turn the camera on. I'm going to spoil it for you. It's on Thursday. You'll see it. You turn the camera on, and it's looking at me, and you go, what's wrong? And I go, really fucking nervous right now. You're like, why? I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm going to be embarrassed. It's weird. I don't know
why. Never done karaoke before. And then you go up there and watch him try to fucking kick over a mic stand. Mm-hmm. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Scott goes, he's like a 125-pound vampire. Take it easy on him. That's 100% true. So Sean has like a birth defect in which he can't be the size of a normal human being. I don't know what it's called. Bulimia? Is that what you do? You just throw up?
Not having 40% body fat. I don't know.
Who you do, bro? Why would you say that about somebody? That's rude. I know you ain't talking about me right now, bro. Shredded, dude.
Listen, so I've known this kid forever. In college, he used to really want his now wife. So he used to run a lot.
Oh, yeah.
He used to be really skinny, really fit. He was like 185 pounds.
I wasn't ever, I don't know that I was ever fit.
You were fit.
In college? I was 220.
You were like
no,
one.
This is why I remember it. Because I used to donate plasma, and I have heroin marks to
Who doesn't?
Like, look at that one, dude. That's a motherfucker.
Mine, they fucked up.
Yeah, I had a hematoma.
Yeah.
So anyways, I used to donate plasma in college, and you had to weigh in every time you went.
I'm thinking of before we lived together, you were 185.
Like, senior year of high school, I was like 185.
We have a picture of us in...
wrestling?
No. Like
we have a picture?
Ricky's old dorm.
Okay.
Before...
We have a picture of us when we lived together in college of you laying on top of me. I want you to know.
Oh, yeah.
We were both smiling.
Oh, yeah.
I'll throw it in a fucking video.
We were wrestling.
I'll throw it on Patreon.
We were wrestling around.
Yeah. Sean wrestled in high school, but I weighed so much more than Sean, it didn't necessarily matter that much, which is weird. It was like Sean wrestling 8 weight classes up.
It was hilarious. But like, Dan used to run. He was super fit. And then all of a sudden...
The farthest I ever ran was 6 miles.
Yeah.
So super fit is...
yeah, because you were doing that loop.
Yeah.
I had to sit out one of those loops.
Oh, yeah.
I was like...
You're the fattest skinny person I've ever
met. This is the third time I ran.
You're still the fattest skinny person I've ever met.
This is the third time I ran this year. You guys can have it. I'll catch you in a loop.
Yeah. I ran 6 miles. I went to high school with my wife, but we didn't get along through all of it. And then we went to college at the same college, but didn't hang out. And then we hung out one time, and I came back in our apartment.
I will not say.
I lived with Sean and 2 other guys in a townhouse, and I walked back in. She had left. I think we just went on our first date. She left, and I was like, we're going to hook up. We going bang. I didn't swear then, I don't think. I swore then. I used to not swear.
He wasn't. He was a Christian boy.
Yeah.
We were working on your motorcycle in your garage.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm going to hit that. That's what I said. I said, I'm going to hit that. Oh, that's a quote. I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were wiring up your R6.
Yeah.
And
yep.
She walked in.
Left.
He's like, I'm gonna hit that.
Guess what?
Mother of 2 children now for this young man.
I did that. I did. We're married. She still thinks I'm an obnoxious asshole.
You're a monster.
Yeah, and we have kids, so. Oh, my Bourbon Junkies says, let's do a live soon, guys. Yes, we should.
Let us know.
So here's the thing. We did a collab with Bourbon Sane.
Mm-hmm.
We have a collab planned with I Whiskey She Wines.
Yes.
We need to do a live with you, and we need to do a live with Mash and Drum too.
100%.
For sure. I know it's hard, really hard. It seems like it's hard. I haven't talked to Scott from Scotch Systems a lot. It seems like it's hard for them to get together, like timing wise. It'd be kind of, maybe we'll like get together and do like us, I Whiskey She Wines, Scott from My Bourbon Journey, and Bourbon Sane.
Like a 5-way?
Is that 4 people? 4 channels?
Yeah.
Why not?
Feels right.
I have good ideas. You accepted this. You said it was a good idea. The sample thing.
1 in 10 is always good.
Yeah, but I said, you admitted that one. We went to Central Michigan University.
Yep.
Dude, Scott says the school of hard knocks.
And we spider up chips.
Yeah, we're super rough. We are very cultured. We live in the Midwest. And we live in a town with no crime.
I know so much more about the Chippewa Indians than most should.
Really? Why?
Because I had to take a bunch of anthropology classes.
Oh, I didn't do that.
To graduate.
No, man. No.
I need to fill that gap.
I did not do that. Okay, here's the thing. That's definitely,
I don't know what that is.
That's definitely
very
Ezra.
light.
That's for sure.
That's very, very red.
That's Sagamore Rye because you poured yours in mine.
Yeah. One good. It's red.
I want Master's Keep Revival now. We're done with the San Francisco stuff. What? This is Sagamore.
Nah, you're good.
It smells good. I don't hate it.
I have no idea what that is.
My Bourbon says Wisconsin here. I bought a Mustang.
Oh yeah.
I bought a Mach 1 in Wisconsin once.
And you drove to New Jersey to get the supercharger for it.
Yeah. Yep, did that. Then drove back down to Detroit to get it tuned. Yeah, I don't know. I'll drive.
Wixom. I'll never forget that. That was the sketchiest ride I've ever been in a car in my life.
Whiskey Quest Chicago here. Lots of crime in Chicago. Yeah. You think? They call it Chirac. Of course there's a lot of crime though. Like let's not pretend it doesn't have the worst nickname. It's like Flint, dude. They call it the Murder Mitten solely because of Flint.
No, Flint, Detroit, and Saginaw, they weren't doing well. The Murder Mitten.
Have you not heard that? I've genuinely heard a rapper say Murder Mitten. He lives in Flint.
It sounds great. Out of everything.
Oh my gosh, man. So I'm getting a weird dill pickle note on the Sagamore now, and I don't like that. I don't like that part.
Like it's not a good whiskey.
It was. Now it's not.
Oh. What'd you do?
Trevor says, "Look, man, Iraq wasn't even that bad. If you were in Iraq, thank you for going. So a lot of other people didn't have to."
Yeah. I also know a couple of people that talk about being there, and they've got some really weird flashback stories that aren't great to talk about.
I know one of the people you're talking about.
Yeah. Every now and then you got a little PTSD in some weird places sometime, and not everyone had a good time about it.
Will you Norland cloth that, please?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want... Did you drink out of that?
No.
Did you drink out of this water?
No.
I'm going to pour it in your pants.
Okay. I didn't even drink it, but, have some wishy-wash.
Where's the... I want the Norland cloth. If you guys don't know...
We have...
If you don't know, the Norland cloth is the best cloth ever made for whiskey glasses.
It's literally a microfiber cloth.
It's pretty much it.
That they throw in.
So, if you don't know
if you have glasses,
yes.
You know what this is.
But this one's
the
bigger.
Exact same
it's
thing.
bigger though.
Yeah, 100%. It is literally a glass.
I would consider buying Norlands again. I don't like the glasses, but I would consider buying Norlands again for the cloth, even though they were like $50.
Yeah, it's a giant glasses cloth.
I just am not a fan of Norlands.
No, they're not great.
Not a fan.
Oh, okay.
If you like to deaden the whiskey you're drinking.
No, if you're gonna sit out and you don't have a complex whiskey and you're gonna sit on a nice summer night where it's really warm.
I don't disagree.
Great glass. Other than that, man.
Dude, Todd is just dropping some bombs.
Alright, Todd.
Just had to pour a mic drop.
Okay.
All right, asshole.
Fucker.
Yeah.
What do you want to trade?
Bitch. All right.
Asshole.
Just had to pour a mic drop. Been a long time. Now on to, this will just make you just as upset. Boone County 13-year Liquor Barn Series.
That's cool. Let me grab my Old Forester birthday bourbon. George C. Stagg. 4 grand. I don't know what's right here.
All right.
That's all the old weird flex that I've got.
Okay, in my time in Iraq wasn't even that bad. Some other hard asses worked shop way before my time. Yeah, man. I'm sure a lot of people had shitty experiences over there.
Yeah.
I'm glad that yours wasn't as shitty.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, you know
Scott from My Bourbon Junkies said, I'm being deployed to Chicago soon. Wish me luck.
Did you know Barack Obama is the only president that was at war for 8 years of his presidency?
Which is weird because he's not like really controversial.
No.
Yeah. I mean, people like didn't like him because they're like, he's not doing anything.
But
he wasn't like, I kickstarted a war.
I didn't know that. It was like literally the other day. It was like, wait, what? Holy shit, we were at war the whole fucking time.
Like to not get political with it. But it was kind of like realistically what happened was George Bush went, start that shit. And then Barack went, how the fuck do we get out of here? Like for 8 years, like, I don't know what the fuck
I guess we're here now.
Yeah. $30 for that cloth. Dude, $30 for that cloth. I tell
Really
you what,
worth
man,
it.
The cloth is better than the glasses.
Well, my girlfriend's an eye doctor, and she's got about 90
thanks
of
for
these
bringing them over,
that
dude.
are about, let me check it, this big.
Jeffrey West.
Right here. They're this big.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're meant to literally
For little
clean
lenses.
eyeglasses, yeah.
Jeffrey Wax says, only sober people say wishy-washy at science. You said wishy-washy.
Oh, there you go. I'm sober.
Nope, it was sarcastic.
Sober.
I can tell through text that was sarcastic.
You can't tell through text. Because Fox News says wishy-washy.
Trevor said, I'd honestly be more scared to go to Chicago. Dude, for real though. Parts of Chicago.
When I was in Chicago last summer, walking from Binny's to Binny's, I got to one that I called the lift before I left because the 2 armed guards were talking up front, talking about how they've already been shot before. And I said, this is not for me, I'm in the wrong Binny's.
That's when you call an Uber behind them in the store.
That one was, that was rough.
You sent me that, I'm like, well, Bourbon Junkies is over, I guess I'll try to do this by myself.
Yeah, the one guy's like, I've been shot before. I was like, me too, man. It's like, what?
Excuse me, sir?
Where were you when you got
Never
shot?
had a gun pointed at me, now that I think about it.
No.
I had somebody threaten my life with a gun in Battle Creek.
Well.
At my home. And I was so pissed off.
Ricky was not happy that
She wasn't
night.
there. Some guy followed me home. I got out of my car and I turned around and I looked like I had a really short drive. I lived in the subdivision. This guy in this shit ass truck pulls up and he's like, you cut me off, motherfucker. I'm like, fuck you. I didn't cut you off. And he's like, I'll kill you, bitch. I'm like, oh, fuck you, dude. And I'm like, you fucking redneck in a truck? Get the fuck out of here. And he's like, I'll shoot you with my, he literally specified the gun. I'll shoot you with my 9. And I said, you better bring a bigger gun, you fucking asshole. Because if you come into my house, I'm going to cock every gun I have at the same time and shoot them into the ceiling until you leave. Because realistically, you're going to run. There's going to be a fucking 12 gauge, a 10 gauge, some 45s, and some other shit going on.
You better not just shooting him. There's less holes in your house.
This is the Midwest, dude. Everybody has guns. Let's not pretend like you're the only one with a 9mm. Gosh, it was so annoying. I was so mad after that.
Oh my gosh.
My Bourbon Junkies, Whiskey Quest said, I like going to Wisconsin to watch pig races. Okay, hold on.
You want to elaborate there, good sir?
I've never heard a more Midwestern statement than I like to go watch the pig races. Listen, I've heard of people trying to catch greased up pigs. I'm pretty sure half of Sean's family's done it. But I've never watched a pig race in my entire life.
The deaf guy.
Gosh. Hey, Wino Seattle's in here. What are you drinking? Hello. Thanks for joining. Little Pope. Getting crazy. I don't give a shit. Drink it. I want to taste it. Now that you pounded that cork in sideways.
Dude, it is fucking...
You pounded it in sideways.
Dude, it's way too big to go in there.
Obviously
Look
not.
at the fucking line on that thing.
I think it's molded that way. I don't think it was from... It's synthetic. Sean's having another barrel proof, if you're wondering.
A straight face that.
Chapter 2, yeah. We've never had Chapter 1.
We've not. I'm about to not have Chapter 2. I put the tiniest amount in there. I just wanted to... You just turn off the heat?
No, I just found it with my foot.
Okay, I thought you turned it off.
No, I just found it.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't had this in a while.
What do we want to talk about? Do you guys have questions before we shut her down?
I was going to say, anyone get any questions?
I've kind of been thinking lately about maybe like we gather questions from comments or something and we answer them in the live stream or something.
Yeah.
In the live streams in the future. I don't know. I'm trying
Probably
to figure
look
out.
through. I guarantee you've missed a lot of shit.
I'm trying to figure out a way in which we can gather questions and then address them in some form of content somewhere. Wino says, BJ's, I got 2 really cool bottles this week. Murray Hill Club and...
Oh, cigar blend?
Wait for it. He said and twice, which means this next one comes in and piss me off. I heard Little Book 1 is nonsense. Haven't had it, so I can't tell you not to pick it up.
You had that?
That's really good. I enjoy
Still, it's
that.
really lemon, pledgy, spicy.
I don't ever reach for it, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to put it.
Winos, what's the other bottle you got? Drop it. Drop that now.
Murray Hill cigar blend. Wow. People.
Sorry, I heard your elbow in my bag.
Ow. Thank you for throwing a cell phone into my my elbow.
That was very nice. It was a very generous offer. After we try that one from Chris, I might have to take them.
I'm still reading this through. I started
Okay, just
top.
read this one. I meant the last one. I'm sorry. You don't need any of the context.
Okay.
This is
cool.
this is the only one from tonight.
You're
It's the one that
really-
says today. I don't need you to read the history.
I'm sorry, you broke my
I don't even
elbow.
know what the history.
You broke my elbow and the screen in your phone because you threw me an entire conversation.
Gosh, I can't, man.
I didn't even read the last one.
I'll let you read it later. I didn't realize it was going to take you 45 minutes to read. ADHD just got here. ADHD fishing. What's going on?
I can't take any more abuse tonight.
Oh, where's Beacon? Where's my boy?
DJ Beacon has not made one-sided comment.
Beacon
tonight.
drops
Where the
some
fuck, dude.
fire on you.
He
and
does.
It makes him one of my favorites. DJ Beacon and Expel right now are competing head to head. They're in a I don't even know what the word is. Finish line, camera finish, photo finish. There's what we got there. It just took a minute. They're in a photo finish race for who roasts you better.
No one worse than you.
Has
buddy.
Weller Foolproof come out yet? Not yet.
Hell no.
Do
you open up any secondary market and just see that? Then no.
Yeah, because it will be everywhere. Actually.
There's going to be 4 people to buy it to open it, and then there's going to be 4,000 people to buy it to flip it because it says Weller.
Wino said 4 Roses Private Select Single OESK.
Oh.
Is that the one
I think that's what we got.
No, it's not the one we have. Nope. Other side. Nope. Other side. Keep rotating her. Is it OESK?
You ever get tired of being wrong?
We got an OESK from Big.
You ever get tired of being wrong?
Now you know how karaoke went, so now you can skip that part of the video. What is the top bottle on your wish list right now? Okay, you have to specify whether it's already out or not. We'll say already out. What's the top bottle on your wish list that's out? Not that's coming out.
Man, we've been so for a while it's been Gold and Straight from the Barrel.
Okay.
I know we've wanted that for a while.
Gold lived up.
It did. Gold lived up. Straight from the Barrel, a little under. Sneak peek.
Oh,
Would you snort it?
oh, it's in my nasal cavity and it's hot.
Yeah, I bet. They're not. Let's see the proof on this. It's 57%. Foolproof is way up there.
That gave me chills.
I really
Say
want.
foolproof? Oh,
Yeah.
Weller Foolproof.
Weller Foolproof.
Well, it's not out. Remember how I specified things that are out already?
W.L. Weller.
All right. Pappy 47. Just so I can resell it.
I just want one so bad. Like that's one that we
It's
just,
really good.
We loved just to death when we had a sample of, and it was like I would do dirty things to get another Weller back
Bottles of whiskey that are currently out.
that you want.
I would say number 1 right now would be
I'll drink this now like a bitch.
That Hurt. It felt like a laser beam shot into the back of my throat.
It smells good.
Yeah, it was good, other than the fire. What bottles do I look at and just really want?
It's very floral.
A Boone County 12-year or 13-year.
Store pick.
Barrel proof.
Yep.
That's one of them. A good one.
MGP. Yeah.
No, them specifically. Boone County specifically, though.
No.
I have a bomb on the way.
Yeah.
We have Pingries.
So yeah, an NGP.
We don't have Bell Mead, but I want Boone County.
Give me that Bell Mead, honey.
I want that. You know what? Honestly, that one would be up there for real.
Jesus.
That one would be up there.
I want to see. Drink. Yeah, I want to see what that's like.
I want to see what the hype's about.
That one is literally trading at like $600.
Yeah, talked about it a little bit earlier, but yeah, it's going crazy.
As for FOMO goes, that's pretty high up there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Your collection, talk about it. I don't know. That's too vague.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bottles in it. It's grown actually slower lately, but this is like the downtime of the season.
It It 100% is.
There's nothing new coming out.
You hit spring, it starts to ramp up a little bit.
Nothing's been allocated lately either up here.
No.
No Elmers, no nothing like that's been out lately.
Summer and fall, like most directly, I guess actually fall and winter is actually when like all the allocated shit really hits.
Well, last year it was kind of all year because of like Weller, CYPB.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a yearly release now, so
it's supposed to be annual, but it's still allocated though.
Yeah, highly allocated.
There was some stuff last year that came out that was throughout the year. I feel like last year we were looking for stuff all year.
We were.
Mind you, we didn't start in January.
I haven't even looked at a calendar this year for like release.
I know. I keep doing it. I want Amaranth the Gods from E.H. Taylor really bad.
Oh my god, that one. I keep forgetting about that. I was even the one that hinted towards that when someone asked what we're looking for next year. I was like, oh, I know you're looking for E.H. Taylor. Yeah. You're like, oh my god.
Amaranth and Elmer T. Lee probably for me.
The Elmer T. Lee, the signature that they're gonna do.
I put my pants on video to get it.
What's the proof that they're doing on that?
100.
100.
Yeah.
100. Do you know they used to have 107 proof Elmer?
Did you know that there's like a single store pick Elmer T. Lee? Did you know that? That's outrageous. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a single barrel. I think they did 2 picks of Pappy 23.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm gonna print money.
Wino said Murray Hill. So that Murray Hill Joseph Magnus is super rare.
That's a cigar blend, isn't it?
No. So the Murray Hill is different. Oh. So they have the one we have, which I loved and then hated.
Cognac finish does not hold.
We have then there's the cigar
Open
blend,
and drink.
and then there's the Murray Hill.
Oh.
The Murray Hill's the most rare one of the 3.
Is that a red label, I feel?
Nope, it's not.
I gotta see it. I thought the Murray Hill had like a red background on it.
Trevor says, maybe I missed it. What exactly is that Wild Turkey Revival? Is it worth $140? Wild Turkey in 20-plus year Oloroso sherry cask?
Yep. So they do their...
It's worth it.
$140?
For a bottle?
Damn, dude.
Paid $150 for that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Worth?
I think I did.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I won it in an auction.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
$145.
That makes more sense.
$145. On accident, because I thought it'd go higher.
Holy shit! Yeah. Dan bid like 25 over the last bid and then won that. I forgot about that. 150. Yeah, dude, that is an amazing. If you like sweeter whiskey, that's it. Oloroso sherry is well, like it's below PX sherry. PX sherry is like the sweetest of sweet.
I don't like PX.
Oloroso sherry is a little bit less. You get a little more barrel finish.
Casky.
Yeah. So
generally.
If you still like sweet whiskey, Oloroso sherry is usually a safe bet.
All right. What do we got? What category? Andrew says, what category would you create for San Francisco? Pick one category. I tell you what.
Evenly judged category.
No, you can't. I tell you what category I would remove is I would remove single barrel category. I don't believe that single barrel should be a category.
Yeah.
I think if it's a single barrel, it should be thrown. It should be thrown out, not allowed, because unless they have to go to a store to buy it.
Well, that's what the story, the 2017 one was. Is they went out to a store.
No, that's a lie.
Yeah.
No, whose story is that?
From San Francisco.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Look it up.
I will.
Look it
up.
It's
not true.
It was they went.
They don't go shopping. People send them stuff.
It was they went out and bought one off the store and sent it in.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Who's they and who sent it in?
Heaven Hill.
Apparently. Yeah, they bottled it and went, we're sending our honey barrel to the X store.
Their story was that they bought one off a shelf.
Okay, Heaven Hill's story was that. That's not San Francisco's story.
They have to report the same story.
No, because San Francisco, go to their website, because their website, you and me right now are allowed to submit whiskey to them. And me. Yeah. I did it. I looked at it today.
It's Bourbon Night even talks about it, where they talk about the last year's winner being a off the shelf random one.
I know, but that's like if Heaven Hill gets to pick the shelf, that's the problem. I'm saying
they could pick one off the shelf, but they know exactly what shelf they're picking
I'm
from.
saying San Francisco has to go buy it.
Yeah,
that should be the only way single barrels are allowed.
They picked one off the shelf.
I know. I'm saying that's bullshit.
Yeah. It's pretty much exactly like picking just a honey barrel and then sending it in. But they get so much more. It literally
is the same thing.
But they get so much more of a Cinderella story saying it got picked off the shelf and won.
Yeah, but when they say we picked it off the shelf and sent it to them, it doesn't.
No one sees that shit. They see the name in front that won.
So, in my head, anyone stupid enough to believe that immediately is also stupid enough to just see that it won and go buy it anyways. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's why the secondary is blown up.
It's not. The secondary in that bottle is $60. So.
No, the one that won, someone talked about seeing it for like 200 plus.
Okay. All right.
Just saying. Just saying.
There was one I wanted to... I would get rid of the category single barrel. What category would I add?
Add? Ooh. That one's rough.
I would add best store pick and get rid of single barrel. I would add what's the best store pick, period. And they're all submitted. They can have stickers on them. That's what I would add.
You want best store pick by category or just overall?
Best store pick,
so you
bourbon.
Get best, okay.
Best store pick
I was going to say you can get the best store pick rye or best store pick fucking bourbon.
No, but do best store pick bourbon, do best store pick rye. I don't care. Do them both. But if you get rid of single barrel, what you're stopping is Heaven Hill saying this is the best McKinley we've ever made and it's going to go to San Francisco. But what you do is you get stores now competing, which is way more fun. I'm way more into like stores competing in we got to pick the best barrel for San Francisco than Heaven Hill going we got to pick the best barrel for San Francisco.
Yeah, but knowing the process that they go through for that picking, you know that number one store is getting the best barrels and it had to trickle down.
But there are a lot of stores getting the best barrels though. There are handfuls of stores getting the best barrels. So you're still talking, there's going to be 50 stores competing.
Maybe.
It'll still be fun. Like it's way less biased than...
It feels shitty for those lesser stores though that don't have that opportunity to get those picks.
Okay, yeah, but that's like saying it feels shitty that this won because Valentine's a craft distillery. You know what I mean? You got to get there. Right? Just like Heaven Hill and Buffalo Trace are bigger than Valentine.
I want my local store to have the best opportunity to get good barrels for me.
I know, but we don't live in a big city, so that's not going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah. It's not how, like, you need the demand from the population, right? And Midland doesn't have a giant population.
Sucks.
So, but it would be more fun because you still get the single barrel aspect, so if you want to go hunt it on secondary, you can. But the other thing that you get is you get stores competing and store owners and people picking barrels rather than a distillery honey picking barrels. And that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's less biased. Heaven Hill doesn't get all the advantage now. Like Lincoln County store gets an advantage and so does Benny's and so does Total Wine. And so, you know what I mean? It's more fun that way, I think. It's just more fun. And then there's going to be cool stickers like on everything. It'll be more fun that way. All right, let's see.
I'd like to see more of so if we're going to add a category, I'd like to see a subcategory added for everything. And it's like a best pick from industry-based people. So people that are into bourbon.
Okay.
pick something.
I like that. Yeah.
Like industry-based people through gin pick their favorite gin out of something.
Yeah, but we both want to change the whole thing to that.
Yeah, no. We do. We want it to be way more open.
I think
but
it should be like that.
I want it to be like so if you're Heaven Hill or you're whoever, you pick a person that will taste this spirit. You throw that person in, and they will taste this spirit. And then that is an industry-based pick. That'd be way more cool.
I think they should just change the whole thing.
Yeah.
It just seems like a better idea.
I just want smaller.
Are you guys excited for Jack of All Blades? Are you excited for the Four Roses Small Batch Select? I cannot wait. And it's going to be a Kentucky-only release, and I'm super upset. No, not true. Because it's Kentucky only for a little while, and then it's an unallocated. It's not allocated. It's not limited. Here's the thing. If somebody can help us with a cost plus shipping bottle of Four Roses, somebody has already offered to help us if we remind them when it comes out. Yeah. If somebody goes and gets one and they can get another one and cost plus ship it to us, like DM me on Instagram and we'll figure it out. Because I really, really, really want to put out a review for that whiskey when it comes out. Like I want that so badly. All right. ADHD said you gotta be gentle when you roast Sean. You don't. You really don't. Show the side label on
Which
this,
one?
I think.
OESB?
I don't know if you can see it. He posted that a while ago, so I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on comments.
Yeah, this is a Binny's barreled on June 6, 2008, bottled on June 19th, 2018.
Could just say it's 10 years old.
It's 20 years old. 20% rye mash bill. Why don't you fucking
I said 20 years old.
No, I said 20%. And then you already were yelling.
I promise.
20 years!
You said 20 years old.
I said 20%.
People in chat will confirm it if you want.
That's fine. This is literally to our YouTube channel. I'll watch it tomorrow.
He says, Wino says, top bottle, double eagle, very rare. Hey, good luck, good sir. Good luck.
Okay. Slight spice. OESK.
Are you reading that? Why are you reading?
Age 10 years.
Yep, that's what OESK means.
Let me see this. It's OESK, damn.
You get to choose from 5 different bottles. 1 Willett full proof, 2 Willett rye, 2 Willett bourbon. Neither of us have ever had Willett bourbon.
I will roll the dice
rye.
On the Weller full proof.
I will roll the dice on Willett bourbon.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know, man. I don't know anybody.
We both really like the Willett 4-year.
The rye.
Yeah. That's like, I would rather roll the dice on something and just be a little upset, I feel.
Morgan says, have you guys reviewed 1792 bottle and bond? We have not, but I have an open bottle in the house.
Does he say where? Seems a little fucking cheap.
Let's see. Have you guys had Bellmead Sherry?
We do. It's
cheap.
up there.
You've had it, bud.
Yeah, it's up there.
You've had the 1792 bottle and bond. Promise. We haven't had it in a while. We didn't love it, but we should review it at some point. Have you guys reviewed that? I didn't like that at all.
I got it.
We haven't had it forever. Open it. I want to taste it. Barrel proof EH and 4 grain. The 4 grain is so much better than the barrel proof EH Taylor.
I think for both of us, the sherry was like really overly sweet. Wow, you're just gonna, and it felt disconjointed to the rest of the whiskey. Oh my god.
There's something about that I don't love.
It smells fakely.
It's way better than the last time we had it, but there's something about it I don't
Still in the smell, it feels like artificially sweet.
Jack of all blades. Did you know there was a store pick of Mellow Corn with golden wax all over the screw top? My unicorn.
As of April 1st.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I think that's better than I remember. You know what? Actually, throw it in the Glen.
Whiskey Quest says, "Gotta run, fellas." Hey, thanks for stopping by from Bourbon Saints channel. We appreciate it. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoy your stay at the channel.
That's like I think that's actually opened up way better than I remember it being. Holy shit.
Oh shit. I see you've been playing a drinking game. Every time Sean says honey barrel, I'm Alamo.
You will die. You will literally die.
I secretly been playing a drinking
honey,
game every time Sean says Honey Barrel. He says Alamos, but he means almost as drunk as Sean.
Well, that's not fair. I'm also not that drunk.
That's a great idea. Like seeing me sorry. Yeah.
What would be funny is people actually seeing me drunk.
It's not. It's just.
It's not good.
It's just me interrupting him because he can't finish a thought. He talks at the speed of a snail.
Yeah. So what happens is my brain goes really, really fast.
It basically goes limp.
And then I die. So like, I'm like, you got. So what happened
Stories
was
are
like,
so painful.
So like this time, like me and Dan, like, so we were at this place.
That's exactly how it went. Actually.
Yeah, it's not good. You'll know when I'm drunk. Dude, this smells pretty good. It's a nice like a dark chocolate cherry cordial.
It's better than it used to be. I'm missing something
actually
in here. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. So Brett says that's a good idea. I'd like to see how my store would compete. You're talking about the rule I would make.
Yeah, if you could just throw in your favorite store,
dude.
it'd be interesting.
It'd be more fun.
But like
that would be more fun for the whiskey consumer.
I think that yes and no, but it also is really good for the whiskey seller because the people that want to win are always going to pay that high price, and is what I feel like people literally just paid their way for a bottle to win.
It's not the same though. Because the distiller has to cooperate at that point. Distillers aren't going to cooperate.
No, they just literally have to sell to whoever wants to buy.
But you're assuming there's one good barrel. There are hundreds of good barrels.
Yeah, there are.
And if a store pick's going to be a barrel most of the time. So there's hundreds of stores getting really good barrels still. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they're going to take the one that won, right?
Yeah.
They're going to take that guy that tasted that and said that's the best one. And then what they're going to do is say, hey, what do you think of the best three? All right, that's the highest dollar ones. We'll sell these stores will pay the most. All right, what are your next best three? And then we'll sell them off.
Saying every year that store is just going to get the best?
No, not that store. Like, they're going to sell them in tiers. Okay, the guy that picked
They already do that, bud.
Yeah.
They already do that now. It's not going to change it. That's the thing. So, like, if you listen to the podcast, it's either Bourbon Pursuit or I think it's Bourbon Pursuit. They're talking to the guy from Lincoln County Park store or whatever it is, and he's talking about how he's 150 store picks at all times in his store. That's how much business he does with store picks. He already has the advantage, right?
Yeah.
But that's why it's so cool, because now this smaller store that maybe has 8 store picks, 20 store picks at a time, they come up with this dude. One of our favorite store picks ever was from Midland.
Yeah.
That's why, like, some of these barrels still sneak out. You know what I mean? Some of these barrels still get out into different stores.
I still think the volume, like, sellers will always have the advantage.
They have the advantage, but there's an underdog. Now there's not. Now it's just Buffalo Trace, Heaven Hill. These guys are all giant distilleries. That's how it works. Like, you have the advantage is already there, I guess, is what I'm saying. At least it'd be more fun to play with that way.
Yeah.
Opperman's Buffalo Trace is one of our favorite. Still is our favorite Buffalo Trace we've ever had. Period.
That Martha's Vineyard, I think, that one was probably one of the closest one we had. That was a sample from Bourbon Saint. You don't have any up there.
Oh, the Bourbon Saint one? Oh,
from
yeah.
my house.
That was good.
That was very good.
All right. Beer aged.
Better remember.
Beer barrel aged. Bourbon. Thoughts? Meh. So whiskey.
We have one.
Rogue one.
They had the stout flavor. Stout aged one.
They won Best Craft Distillery with that, I think.
That one. I like stouts a lot.
No, we have.
We have an IPA.
We have the IPA
that's
one.
Okay, I don't know. That's not a. So I think those ones are literally a beer was in the cask, and then they do a whiskey in there.
Switch your train of thought real quick. New Holland does beer aged bourbon, where they take beer barrels.
Yep. And then throw the bourbon in.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Amador is not. The Amador was infused with
that
hops.
was literally hops.
It's infused with hops.
Yeah. That's 100% different. I feel like a stout.
The breakfast rye we have.
That was in maple
syrup barrels.
Yeah.
So it's the same idea.
Yep.
New Holland. I don't really like the New Holland one that much.
Wasn't that good. But the old infused whiskey, I got burned by that Amador 10 barrels. That one, whew. But I feel like I should give that stout one a good
Rogue
run.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. So.
But it's not infused. You're literally just giving that.
It's like Jameson's Caskmates.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And people talk really, really high about that. Like a lot of good things about that.
Let's see. Nope. There was one I was trying to find here. Oh, Jack of All Blades says, yeah, the 4 Roses is a small batch selected as a permanent release in their main line. It is, but the release is Kentucky only for 6 months, I think, initially. So we are going to be able to
until enough people buy it and sell it out of the state for 3 times of what they're charging. Not a big deal. And then it will go national.
Any tips on doing the Bourbon Trail Tour? Looking to go this fall. We only went to Whiskey Row.
Yeah.
And we went to Michter's, which it was okay. Old Forester was super cool. Go do a tour there.
Holy shit.
What else? We went to Angels.
Yep.
And we didn't do a tour. I was let down by Angels, but we didn't do a tour. And I've heard the tours at Angels are really good, actually.
Okay.
So we can't speak to the Whiskey Trail, though. Or the Bourbon Trail, sorry.
Into soon, we would like to do a revisit to Kentucky. Not sure how feasible it is, but we'd like to do more tours, stuff like that. But Old Forester was amazing. I don't know anyone, we've talked about doing Old Forester tours before, and people were like, yeah, that's a really, really good tour.
The new Whiskey Row one's really cool.
Yeah.
Jack of All Blades says, I learned recently that Canadian whiskey can be up to 9.5% additive, like colorant and natural flavors. I'm assuming you watched Saturday's Whiskey Tribe video, because I think that's where I learned the same thing.
Yeah, that we talked about how they can do 2% and a lot of alcohols, and they can be undisclosed.
No. So that's what Whiskey Tribe was talking about. The
you're talking about Whiskey Tribe. Oh, yeah.
So I think that's where Jack of All Blades is referencing.
Because Rafino was talking about additives for vodka. Yeah. They can do 2%, but they're still undisclosed.
But in Canadian whiskey and maybe it was just Canadian whiskey, they can do up to 9.5%.
Oh, I saw that video. I did not click on it.
Of not only coloring, flavoring.
Yeah.
Without disclosing.
Yeah, it was those two were back together with the Glencairn. They were I can't remember the title, but I saw that. I did not click on it.
It's a really good video. The end of that video is hilarious. They both have Glens. They're doing blind testing. They have a blindfold on. The other one pours white whiskey, and the white whiskey with caramel coloring in it to see if they can tell the difference, right? So they're going back and forth. It's supposed to be best of 5. So Daniel is tasting them.
Obviously wins.
And Daniel gets, I think he's 2 for 2, or he's 2 out of 4. So he's half, 50%. So he's it's so hard to tell. I can't. So he's on his 5th try, and Rex has the bottle of coloring. One's white whiskey, one has coloring in it. Dude, Rex unscrews the cork, dumps the whole coloring bottle in, and hands it to him. It's almost black, and Daniel goes, I don't know, and I'm like, that's how you can't tell. That's how you know it's not a big deal. Because he had most of the...
Wow.
So with water, they could tell.
Yeah.
When whiskey covered it up, they couldn't tell very well. It was a really good... For real, they do the best shit ever. Those two do the best shit ever.
They do. They have a lot of freedom to do that shit ever, though.
Well, they earned it. And they created all of that.
That's yours.
So... them creating the distillery, their Saturday videos are the best videos on Whiskey Tube for sure.
Yeah, I can't hate on those guys. They do a lot of very, very, very cool content. Why would you hate on them?
They're amazing. They seem like the coolest guys ever, too.
Oh, yeah.
They very much seem like they would be easygoing, chill to hang out with, and they like to fuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like they wouldn't have successful businesses if they didn't.
Yeah.
People don't want to buy into that, and they'd get a lot of negative PR if someone went there and these guys are assholes.
Why knows what's the oldest bourbon or scotch you've ever tasted? What's the most expensive whiskey you've ever seen sell for? So we've had Rhetoric 24.
That's got to be
Entrapment? Entrapment's 25.
Well, that's not bourbon.
He said whiskey. Bourbon or scotch, I'm sorry.
See?
Okay, so not Canadian.
So
Rhetoric 24. Sean's
Dan
bottle's
is not open. Mine is.
The most expensive whiskey you've ever seen so far in person?
Cold.
Pappy 23. Dusty. See a Dusty? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not open.
Gosh, look how dusty that is. Look where I wipe my face. Brett, so this is a good point. We didn't discuss it. Brett says big buyers don't always pick the best barrels, and that's true because they're looking to please more people.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No, I know, but I'm saying...
I was just saying they're picking bottles.
But they're not going to win the competition now. You know what I'm saying? They might not.
Because they have the most appealing bottles to the most amount of people. They have 30
judges. That's not how the competition works. No. But for the overall, it's only 8 to 12. So it's very and whiskey wins every year. So those people are at least slightly more pushed in the whiskey direction. Man. Sean's skeptical.
I don't know, Marion.
Have you tried Cooper Craft Barrel Reserve? We have not.
You mean Coppercraft?
Nope. Cooper Craft is a new. It just won the New Orleans Bourbon Festival. Haven't tried it.
And by the way, Better Made should sponsor us.
Some Canadian whiskey adds wine to it. So does Basil Hayden's.
And we like it.
That's the only one. That's the only good Basil Hayden's ever. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Quarry Creek release. Alberta Premium.
Lot 40?
Lot 40 does not add wine to their whiskey, no.
Oh, I thought you said something about 40.
I
hear one more person talk about fucking Lot 40 and how we need to try it and we can't get it because it's Canadian.
No, we can get it. We need a hookup in Canada because somebody's willing to cost plus shipping it to us, but we need a connection to get it to them.
Wait, if they're in Canada, just send it to us.
They can't send it through customs.
Why not?
That's not how it works.
I think it is. Sales olive oil.
Jack and Blade said they were using E158 Canada and maybe Scotland. Not sure they can use other versions that aren't supposed to be as flavorless. So I think that they were using B for part of it. A is flavorless. They were using B because B is allowed to be used in them, and B was like the controversial one of the. I thought I could be wrong on that, but
you talking about Canadian whiskey right now?
No, we're talking about the Whiskey Tribe episode where they were comparing the caramel coloring. So E150A and E150B are both caramel colorings. But A is supposed to be, I thought A was supposed to be completely flavorless, and B was the one that everybody's like, if it has B in it, it tastes like shit. So, I wish the guy dumped some shit out. Dan smacked Sean after episode for crinkling plastic bag in the microphone.
Oh, hey.
He's not an adult.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, you know what, what's wrong with you? Fucking child.
Both of us.
No, I'm an adult. Everybody in chat knows it. Used to love drinking McKenna 10 years before that San Francisco, where it was such a good value in my daily drinker for 30. I'm on to Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Any guesses the next value bourbon to win an award? Yes, Old Forester Rye.
Who wants to pay for it?
You said bourbon, but the next value whiskey winning award is an Old Forester Rye.
It will be a very large player that will pay for it.
No, I don't think so. I think whiskeys win awards. You think Traverse City's padding pockets? I doubt it, dude.
That's MGP, bro.
But it's Traverse City. It's not MGP.
It's MGP.
Who's paying for it, MGP or Traverse City? All right.
MGP.
No.
You know why? Because they're like, hey, we're winning awards on awards on awards. You guys want to buy our shit?
I want you to know, ADHD just said unsubbed.
You're welcome.
No. We're so close to 900. We try to get those 4 digits.
Hey, bro.
Trying to get those quad digits here, all right?
Fucking unsub. We don't need you.
Oh, wow. You're off the channel. Where's DJ Beacon when we need him? Expel's out of here, too. Somebody shit on Sean.
It's not hard.
All right. I think that's it, man. Those are all the questions that I can read. I think I'm caught up. Pretty sure. Seems to be updating.
No,
What's it been?
We like y'all guys for coming.
7 hours? Probably?
19 minutes.
No, it's not been 9. 2 hours. 2 hours and 3 minutes.
It says 19 minutes right there.
No, it says average live view duration. So the average viewer watched for 19.
Does it not say 19 minutes right there?
Oh my gosh, bro. All right, we gotta end it. We have to end it. Sean's plastered.
No, he's not.
ADHD said my other 9 accounts unsubscribing to.
God damn it! We paid for those fucking 9.
All of a sudden, we got. ADHD said we'll sub to Dan only channel. Listen, I think that's how everybody feels. Nobody wanted to say it, but I think that's where we're at. Like, I got this one on the come up. I'm at 3,000 subs. It's weird. Like,
I want one video for Dan to do it by himself, so you guys can see how fucking awful this shit is.
Dude, can you imagine how hard I would push it on Insta? And it would have 1,000 views right away. It'd have all the upvotes. And it would all be like me asking people to do it and people like making more accounts just to spite you. Yeah, that's how it works.
I'm A-okay with that.
Yeah, that's how it works at this point. Gosh. Tell me how Bell Mead compares to the Revival. The Revival's way better. But the
Holy shit.
But the Bell Mead's half the price.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bell Mead's opened a shit ton. It's not bad.
This is so much better and so much more well crafted. But it's like 150, and this is like 70 or 80. So.
Okay, how about this? In our Finnish whiskey war, this didn't make it, and this did.
Yeah, and I stand by that decision as well.
Yeah.
So. I still feel
and
like
this came pretty low.
Angels Envy
like
Cask
third.
is better than both of those by a lot, but it's also $200.
Oloroso Sherry came second.
ADHD said, "Need a new co-host? I'm fat and people love me." Dude, you're in. Listen, you're in.
Fucking get here, man.
Let me know when you're in Michigan, dude.
You will A, save me a shit ton of money, and B, save me a shit ton of time.
You don't spend. Sean spends 3 minutes a week thinking about this channel. All right, let's not pretend here.
About 13.
Gosh, all right. Get out. I think it's time to wrap her up, dude.
Is it midnight yet?
We're touching. We're touching
Motherfucker.
right now. It's 11:53. Yep. So. Yep. All right.
I'm in trouble.
Why? She's sleeping. She said good night. You said night, Goose.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I called you gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it went. All right. Well, I'm sorry for Sean being an asshole the whole stream. I very much appreciate everybody here. Very much so.
Me too. Love everyone.
Wino said, got in late. BJ's. What's the batch number on the barrel bourbon? It is 14 to be exact. Bottle number 3952. So, apparently, a handful of bottles in that one.
That one was,
ADHD, I live in Michigan, basically stole your spot, Sean. Boom.
You can have it.
Yep, there you go, man.
803.
Hey, if you're willing to show up on time and help me set shit up, you're in. Because it'll be an upgrade at that point.
I'll give your fucking address out right now.
Mine?
Yeah.
Everybody in here is cool. We're good.
803.
All right, stopping stream right
West.
now. I will give your social out. I'm a hacker now.
3, 8.
All right.
That's first two, if you're wondering.
Thank you guys for all being here. Have a good night. Trevor says, it was my first stream with you guys. Enjoyed getting drunk with you. Catch you next time for sure. Listen, we try to do them basically every Tuesday at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
We have done them every Tuesday. I think this is the 4th week in a row.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday at 9. So
we didn't mean to, but we enjoy doing this a lot. We enjoy commenting with people, having fun with people. 100%. This is probably some of our favorite content that we put out.
It's fun to interact. We'll keep trying to do like themed ones. Gets us through like the beginning. Gets some of the chat roll and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Todd says, I need your address for all these samples. Todd,
803.
DM me or I'll DM you. I know I have your email to the Bourbon Junk email. There's also something in the works right now, but it'll be a Patreon only thing.
Yeah.
We'll have more information about that.
We keep saying that in videos, but
no, this is the one you don't know about.
Oh shit, I don't know about that. Next week is the one that we're talking about. The one I know about, right?
I think so. Let's see. On the 25th, we're announcing our Patreon only giveaway. So
the one that I know about.
There you go. Yeah, so we're announcing that one. And
that one's cool. That suppresses anything we've ever given away.
Surpasses is the word you were looking for, not suppresses. So,
I'm pretty sure I said surpasses.
You called the Four Roses 20 years too, so.
No.
I should have time-stamped it so you could go back and look at it.
I didn't say 20 years.
You said 20 years. I will find it for you tomorrow.
You could have said 10 years, because it said barreled in 09, bottled in 19. You were like, could have just said fucking 10 years.
I did say that, and then you said 20. So anyways,
You're such an asshole.
We're making something that if you join Patreon or if you're a Patreon member, you're going to get. I'm making that
Oh, I don't know
right
about that.
now. It comes in a circle, and you can put it on top of your cleanse, if that gives you a hint. I just started today, that's why you don't know about it.
You could make me think about it.
Wow, really? This is that hard, huh? It's not a watch glass. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I get it. I know exactly what you're saying, but it's just you could throw your red flag at it.
Turning, just the gears, just smoke.
Do you understand what I said?
No.
You could throw your red flag at it.
What's that?
You ever watch fucking football?
Yeah.
You fucking scrub.
The challenge flag?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I still don't get it.
It's a challenge coin.
Oh wow. Touche, good sir. I just needed a little bit of a roadmap to get where you were going. Oh my gosh! All right, we gotta end this shit. Todd, either you get a hold of me or I'll get a hold of you.
Everyone saw that, right?
Feeling good after having this old baldy. Todd, listen. I mean, just pack up some samples while you're feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Brandon said BJ party at Sean's was a good time. Always fun watching. Thanks, man. You are definitely one of the big. You and Sean, you guys are definitely some of the biggest supporters we have. You guys are the best, for real.
It's a challenge flag?
You guys are.
What the fuck's that have to do?
Yeah, we're selling challenge flags, which is weird. They're gonna be $5 to $10.
I started sweating. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. Dan's literally lost it.
ADHD said, "You guys are awesome. Have a good night. Don't feel bad if you get in trouble, Sean. My wife is going to be on my ass for breathing tomorrow." All right, we're out.
Thank you.
See you guys. Thanks for the support. There's a Patreon. There's a YouTube channel you should subscribe to if you haven't. Do all those things. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. If you weren't hanging out, we wouldn't do the live stream. So
yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate this.
Wino said they're sending samples too. Listen, the samples will be open on the live stream when we get them. And we'll give you guys a shout out and stuff like that. So we appreciate it. Thank you guys. Good night.
See you in a week.
Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite you.
Gay?
You like dudes.
Challenge flag? Oh my god.